Gold, and he has made a $2 pizza, and we are gonna see if we can recreate it right here, right now.
He's the guy from the Amber Heard trial thing.
Yep. We had to go out and buy that, which was like 60 bucks.
False! We Instacarted it. $20 with delivery. So $86 total.
$86 we have spent on that. So this $2 pizza is now a $88 pizza. Isn't that for chickens? Yep, and we'll see. So what we gotta do is we gotta see how Zach did this, and we will copy him, and we will do it the way that he did it. So Zach, take us away.
Okay. Well, guys, a lot of you really like the steak video, so here we are doing that video. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a pizza. So yeah, obviously I'm wearing a hoodie today, not my normal shirt. The reason for that is because we don't really have any heat right now, and the temperature right now is 38 degrees. And I'm not complaining about this. This is fine.
By the way, that is absolutely psychotic. Your house is 38 degrees. That is crazy.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the pizza. First thing you're going to need in order to make your pizza at home is you're going to need your pizza.
Do we have that?
Yes.
Let's see it. We have it.
Now, the reason why we get Totino's pizza and not the other ones is just simply the price. Back in the day, these used to be $1. Now they're like $2, just like everything else that used to be $1 is now $2. You go to Dollar General, it's not Dollar General, it's $2 General. It's ridiculous.
He's actually mad about
I'm losing
this.
my mind. We used to have the dollar menu and they changed it to the value menu, thinking that we wouldn't notice that. Nah, bitch. $2.79 for fries is not value. It's a joke. So anyway, I go down to the frozen section at the grocery store, and they have these different other types of pizzas, right? You've got DiGiorno. It's not delivery DiGiorno. It's DiGiorno.
I got that
It's
too.
obvious.
Not only are we going to be making the Aspen Gold Pizza Chat, we are also going to make the same pizzas that he's mentioning here, and we will see which actually tastes better.
Number 2, you've got Red Baron.
We have the Red Baron as well.
This is $11. I can go to Domino's and for $8.64 after tax, I can get a free-topping large pizza that I can guarantee you will pull the kick off of any Red Baron pizza. So that leaves us with the Totino's pizza for $2. These used to be my struggle pizzas, and I had a lot of fun using them and eating them then, and we still eat them now. The ingredients for pizza are actually pretty simple. Ingredient number 1, we have 1 pepperoni, yes, but what about second pepperoni? We're gonna have more pepperoni.
Yes, chat. We have the same exact pepperoni.
And then the next thing you've got is mozzarella. Most importantly, 6th graders would know this as weed, but us that have graduated would know it's called oregano.
He was trying. He was trying to be so slick about it.
Now there is an order for this, and the people at many of these, you know, like Blaze Pizza, places like that, well, they put the oregano on last. Well, they're fucking wrong. You don't do that. You put it on first. That way,
Meet your new summer love, Little Caesar's thin crust pizza with toppings
I
all
do
the way
not
to the
have
edge
one.
and a
There's
crispy
no way we got a
crust.
pizza ad.
So you got your pizza right here, looking absolutely delicious. Look at that, absolutely beautiful.
Okay. Wow. Chat. That is what we feed our American children. You wonder why they grow up and they're all f***ed up? That's it.
Then we put the oregano right on here, right directly onto the pizza. And as you can see, we're seasoning the pizza. It's very good.
When does it stop? Okay.
Some people put barbecue sauce in their pizza.
That was too much.
People in gorillas. And so we're going to put the cheese in there. Now, you don't want to overdo it with the cheese, okay? I've never met somebody that eats a lot of cheese. There's some that's like not like wrong with them in some way. So I don't eat a lot of cheese because I don't like it.
Do you think that's too much?
That might be a little bit too much.
Opening the pepperoni.
And you do want to keep this in the
wash them real
refrigerator because if you don't, it molds either way.
Wait, what?
Actually. Trust me.
So for the record, guys, ours is brand new.
Ew! Smell that.
Does it
Nick,
smell bad?
that smells vile.
What, the pepperoni? How old is this?
I got it yesterday.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
You don't want to put the pepperonis on top of each other, really. You want to line them up to where it's like a grid. Think of it as like a, let's say you're trying to bomb a city, okay?
Okay.
And you're looking for the right way to do it without overlapping. Because it's like you've already bombed some of the buildings, you don't want to do that again.
I carry
So you
the
want to have very minimal overlap
shards of the
with these
heavens.
pepperonis.
Now this seems like this is a very important part. Don't pick this up.
Another
One,
time.
Remember, Melina, mass casualties is what you go for. Here.
3. Is that good?
He's overlapping.
He said he shouldn't overlap.
No, they look like they're pretty overlapped here. Oh wait, there's hella room. What the hell? All right, great.
Is that
People say I don't wash my hands, and the reason for that is I don't get my hands dirty. However, pepperonis do have this like greasy stuff on them, so I will actually wash my hands in this very limited circumstance.
I will
Water
not
in
be
the sink
washing my hands.
We will not be washing our hands, chat. We do not care.
is yellow, but
Can we all stop pretending, chat? Like you guys wash your hands constantly. Like I'm so tired of the internet pretending. Oh, I wash my hands after I go take a No, you don't. No one I know does that.
I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You have liquid 3 times yesterday.
Yes.
And you didn't wash your
I
hands.
wash my hands. Why are we always out of soap then?
I don't know.
the reason why I always keep my hands clean is because I grew up always skinny, so I always have to fill my pants up constantly. So I would never want to get my pants dirty because I wear the same pants for like a month. And it's like I wouldn't want people at school to see me wearing dirty pants. Now I wear the same pants, that's fine. I wouldn't want to wear dirty pants.
You guys fry me. Zach is on a whole nother. He is on a whole nother level. Bro, what do you mean he grew up poor? Are you saying you can't take your jeans and put it in the sink and wash it? A month? If I wore the same pants for a month, it would just smell of food.
This part's a little bit complicated.
Okay.
I do have an oven, but I don't know how to use this oven. For about like 7 years, we didn't have an oven like this because our old one broke. So that's it.
Why is that door so hard to open?
I have another oven. This is the struggle oven, and this is the oven that we use to cook pizzas in. So I'll be right back. I don't know where it is. The oven was in the wheelbarrow, which was with the clothes.
Wait a minute.
So I had to...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was that oven just sitting in the garage? Surely he cleans it, right? Before he cooks in it, right? Surely. Okay, this one's scuffed. It
Ours
isn't-
is broken. Look,
Why is it loose?
it's fucking bored.
What's wrong with it? It is bored. I think.
Yes, it's dented.
What the?
Okay, we need to put something underneath that.
It's dented.
I don't think a cloth is a smart idea.
This is fire retardant. What? That's what they used to call it. Why are you laughing?
What does that mean?
It means it doesn't catch on fire.
Fire retardant?
Retardant.
Oh.
Does this work? It's going like... So I think it is. Give it a minute.
Can we turn it on?
Okay, let me put this on it.
To what?
I have no idea.
Can someone zoom in there? What degree is it on? He says 400. Okay, so 400 is pretty much max.
Oh no, I feel it. It's all there this hot.
Is it supposed to be smoking? Did you take all the plastic out?
Dude, it's like burning. What is that on fire? What is that? Yeah, there's no plastic.
Now, I want to say that almost everything that I use is all over the I have a weird phobia of not eating food. Like, I don't eat sushi.
For the record, sushi is a bag. People in America like to eat sushi because they like to be unique and cool. That's the only reason. Real Americans, we like hamburgers and hot dogs.
So, I like to make sure everything's cooked.
Okay, so we have to actually do the cooking part now.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Why do you so much?
I actually have to go right now.
Nope, put it in.
No. Cold sweat.
What?
You have to put it in if you have a glove.
This is what you're good at.
Chat, this is live weaponized incompetence. If you don't put that in right now, I'm just gonna put it in. Put it in the thing.
That is crazy.
I have to go take
That is
How?
That is a crazy threat.
How vocal do I have to be?
That is a crazy threat. How is Zach doing this without using gloves? Am I just a... So in the meantime, I'm also gonna cook the other stuff. I wanna know what's better, Zach's pizza or the pizzas that he criticized and said suck. Now this is stuff I grew up with as a kid, and apparently everyone called me privileged for eating this. I did not know that was privilege, but I guess it was. Did Zach say how long he cooked it for? Because he kind of turned off the camera and then he came back. Wait a minute. We can see how long it was cooking. It says 351 on the stove. When he left,
Some of the others
what? 301? It was in there for 50 minutes?
I don't like it. We need to get to Ket Bardu and let them know we've lost
Bro,
the
he's
idol.
eating 1 hour microwave pizza.
And let's take a look at this pizza right here. This is what you call a pizza. So you put it right here, and you get the pizza right there. Now I use a wooden plate
Poor
with it because
spider, dude.
Bro, there's
cut
cobwebs.
through it. Now,
The spider just got broiled to death.
I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not trying to insult Zach's technology, but I think his cooker is like really old, and if we leave that pizza in there for 50 minutes, it's gonna catch on fire.
Let's test it.
I'm not ready yet.
Hold on. Okay, if you put that thing in there for 41 minutes, it's gonna blast it. I don't think Zach's works that well.
You know what, Nick? I think we should do. When we're done using this,
I don't think that's a good idea. I think if Zach has this one that actually works, his house will burn down.
True. No, actually, he needs to stay within the range of things that just doesn't work, so his house doesn't burn down.
Yeah, is this relatable? Is this why people like Zach so much because he's relatable?
Look, I have the same
And
items.
the reason why I don't use a knife is actually I do about the same as do a knife. What my
I need more time.
Okay.
The cheese is dripping down. That's what she said.
Right there. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real. It is done and it is perfect.
Well, his was burnt a little bit.
$3 Totino's pizza made from scratch from home right here. Take a look at it.
You go
That's
AFK,
how
watch
it's done,
one
boys.
stun lock, you come back and
Watch
you're done.
it. See y'all later. Peace.
You didn't even take a bite. Okay, guys, it is getting burnt. It is getting burnt. I think we take it out. I think that's the same level of burntness that he had. We're taking it out.
Yay! It doesn't look done.
Is it raw?
It's burnt and also raw.
Burnt and raw.
I lack the required essence.
Toss it back in. It's not raw. Of these 3 pizzas, chat, which one would you guys eat? We have Zach's right there. We have DiGiorno. And we have whatever the that is. The Red Baron, which was
I need more
pretty
time.
expensive. It's okay, right?
I think it was about $8 or $9.
$8 or $9. It tastes exactly like you think it would.
Cardboard.
Yeah. Next, my personal childhood pizza.
I was wrong. This was $5. I was
more
wrong.
time.
That was like $8 or $9. So that's DiGiorno.
So here's the DiGiorno. It is very, very thick.
Thick.
Check the sides out here, guys. Thick like your mom.
But this is the most
I lack the
expensive
required
one.
The
essence.
most expensive by a mile.
This is like 5 times as much as
I'm not ready yet.
It is way better than whatever that is. That is not good. This here has a hint of goodness. And now it's time for the Asmongold pizza. Check it out. This probably cost about $3 to make. The backside looks like a pasta. Asmongold pizza. It tastes the best. I am not kidding.
It's Oregon.
It has a better it is way better than this one, and it tastes better than this one. I am not kidding. Why do we always doubt this man? Why he always comes through? I don't understand. Like, even with his steak tasted good. You need some French fries?
I need more essence.
Well, guys, that was it. That's the Asmongold pizza. Can we get a round of applause for Asmongold, guys? He's not afraid to show the world that he's a little bit different.
It's actually called oregano.
Shut up, hippopotamus. No. That's not what I meant.
He doesn't deserve that. He yelled at me yesterday. I was trying to banter, and then he like.
Okay. So you see that statement?
No!
You see that statement she just made?
No!
She's trying to trip me. Stop. Ow! Milena, stop.
Nick, hit her back with the right hook.
Milena!
Ow!
So it was really up to me what to make today. And the truth is, yesterday, me and Seer and Chance, we had this delicious lunch. It was quite the California experience. And I had this delicious burger. So I kind of wanted to make another one today.
Are you remaking it?
I'm gonna try and make it as close as possible because I did buy the same ingredients of this specific burger. Yo, what's up, man?
Dude, I can't stop thinking about that dude with his crying wife and
Dude.
how you yelled at him
What?
and he was uncalled for. I just keep at the airport.
What'd you just say?
Bro.
She clearly looks sickly and you're just like, out of the fucking way, first class.
No, that's not how it happened.
It was wild.
That is not how it happened, guys.
Why do I believe him?
That is not what happened. But so, hey, how was your flight experience, though? Be honest.
It was incredible. I supped upon Chardonnay as I always do and continued watching Vikings, concluded season 4. So this is it. You guys are back in action. I'm moving to my new house in a few days.
Woo! Let's go. Party time.
You gonna have like a move-in party?
Yeah, actually, I think I will. Very, very, very small amount of people.
You know how that usually goes. You invite like 5 people. One of those 5 people will just spread the word.
Yeah, but I can say no to people.
No, you can't. You're not that mean. I've never heard you say no to anybody.
I've really gone out of my way to be as nice of a person as I can be, and I think things are going to be changing soon. What?
Let's try this.
What are we gonna be
Sarah,
making?
Can I come to your party?
Well, if you are Milena, then yes, you can come to my party.
I'm Tectone. Hey, man.
Nope.
Can I?
Your 7 VTuber friends cannot come over.
I got bad news.
What?
I think I have liquid coming in about 2 minutes here. So I think
Wait, you cannot because I have that first.
you've
And
liquid.
I gotta use that.
I'm gonna go in there and poop.
You know what's wild, dude?
I have to poop. There is no way she just ran first.
You know what's wild? Having the liquid and stuff like that. I feel like it's such a common occurrence in America. Every single fucking day, I go to the airport. I can't go to the fucking airport without hearing somebody literally sound like they're vomiting out their asshole, bro. Every single time I'm at the airport, I'm like, what are you guys eating, bro? I go to the airport, I just hear. And I'm like, bro, what is up with this? Eat fucking normal, real food. Chat, every time I'm on an airplane, I could watch an entire show. No sex scenes. The moment I get onto an airplane, all of the sex scenes start happening. And of course, it's not a normal sex scene. It's someone chained up, naked, getting whipped. It's an orgy. It always only happens when I get onto a fucking plane. I would actually say Vikings is pretty tasteful with their scenes. They're not overly like HBO where they're just like, like.
I think a lot of the scenes
Where's my food?
on TV are unnecessary.
I do. I think that if they're like, I need them to establish the story that it's like, okay, those 2 characters, there's cheating. Okay, I get it. I don't need it to drag on for 5 minutes and then they're like,
Stop.
what?
Wait! Hold!
Uh-oh.
Melena's moving way too fast today. It's freaking me out.
She's got the post Zoomies.
She's not supposed to be going this fast.
You want to see something cool?
Dogs get those.
It's from Vikings. I got it for my birthday 2 years ago.
Rollo! This is how you repay me! Just walking out in the middle of the battle. Rollo!
Melina, are you ready to get going? I'm not gonna lie, Melina, the last like 4 or 5 weeks, you've been just semi-AFK. Can we finally get back into the move? Get back moving here?
Yeah.
So you're gonna be a judge?
Yeah.
Me versus Melina.
I can tell you that what Melena's gonna make it will be significantly better than yours.
Oh my god.
Except, albeit your
You're
fries.
biased. What am I cooking? Tell me. I've asked 4 times. What am I cooking?
Let's be honest.
It's like you're waiting to piss me off.
Let's
for
be
it to
honest. You
funny.
guys are cooking hamburgers and French fries. That's what's gonna be.
Why do
cooked.
you say it like that, dude?
Because Nick, that's your specialty. So you're gonna put yourself in a superior position.
Are we buying or
So the difference between today's stream and last time with hamburgers, these are the normal hamburger buns that we were using last time. But I also have the option of the Texas-sized hamburger buns.
Wow.
So we can make quite the big, juicy burger.
This will be better.
When was the last time you ever saw me order a burger at a restaurant?
Melina, you don't hang out with me anymore.
Why would I? All you do is play Apex. Should I just sit behind you and like smell your chicken tail and wait for you to be done?
Do you think in Norway they would accept me?
No, you're too quirky. Like you talk too much. We don't talk to each other there. No one talks to each other.
I'm
at
not.
grocery store.
I'm not tone deaf to situations.
Like this is how you go to a grocery store in Norway. Like this. Hi.
Yeah, but Melina, I'm like this in America because in America there are a bunch of our culture perpetuate. It's like pushover culture. So I can go to the grocery store, go like.
No,
And-
no,
and
no.
some- and some
Everyone
woman-
would leave.
Some woman stares at no, but I do that in America because they give me the desired reaction. They really like look at like Satan is in this grocery store right now. They go like this. Why is he walking like that?
In Norway, we would say, "Oh, that's completely Texas." It directly translates to that's f***ing crazy. Like that, it's a wild. It's like Texas.
Yeah.
Fat? No, it doesn't mean fat. It just means that's completely Texas. Like that's nuts. No.
Why do people think Americans are fat?
I don't think America is the fattest world in the country anymore.
What the f did you just say?
Now listen, that's completely fine. I know what you were trying to say. I know what you were trying to say. Yeah.
280 and I'm 5'2".
That's wild.
Jesus Christ.
Nobody asked. Bring it in. We don't care.
That guy, that 12,
We don't
don't
care. Just kidding. Thank you very much for the 12 months. That's
Amazing.
That's the year.
Can me and Melina get some criticism from you real quick?
Yeah.
What do you think me and her could do better as a couple?
I didn't ask.
Well, here's the thing. If it's been 10 years and you've not solved those problems,
15.
15 years and you've not solved those problems, I feel like what it is what it is. Maybe being a little bit more empathetic towards each other.
I think he's right.
There we
should
go.
be more empathetic towards one another.
I think you should find some better content instead of trying to piss me off with things that you know actually gets on my nerves. Both of you should. Was that good banter?
This was about both of you. It wasn't about you, Melina.
Yeah, but I am involved, and I didn't ask.
I think
jokes suck.
Nick does everything right. Nick, one day you will use your hands.
Why is this soy you can't use his hands?
What's up with this woke bullshit? I'll let you cook. Just don't be uncleanly.
Who-
Crumbs get in there.
Who here has recently pooped?
I washed my hands. Smell my hands.
Noah!
There's no way you just said it like that. That was so unattractive.
I'm not trying to attract you. I have you.
That was so gross.
I have you.
Noah!
Nick, you might be a psychopath now. I'm seeing you make that burger.
Why? Why am I a psychopath?
What you gonna do?
What the fuck?
Hey, you're scared of touching it. Get. He's not gonna pick it up.
I do not advocate for the wasting of food.
I cannot believe you just did that.
That's banter, bro.
So that's EU banter.
I'm gonna make just a massive burger. Is that okay?
Turned.
I cannot believe
Wait.
that you just
No
did
way!
that.
He's using
Hey.
a pan and a mop to pick it up. Look.
He's using a dustpan and a broom to pick it up.
To pick up
Seems to be confident.
I got a message from Britt yesterday saying, let's plan our trip. So if you don't
No,
want,
no. What do you mean? What do you mean?
she's coming back to Norway.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No,
Dude, I
she's
clicked
not.
her stream for like 5 minutes yesterday, and she was trying to convince
No.
Erob, and Erob's like, There's so many other places that I rather want to go than Norway. Like.
What, Ohio?
Okay, I'm gonna make a burger this big. Let's compete to make the biggest burger.
Not while I'm in town.
Yo, you're touching meat.
I know.
Nick, and look how fucking great your patties are looking.
Hey, are you attracted to me now?
Squeeze it.
No.
So, that's your burger?
Yeah.
This is the problem with Milena. Like, she'll just like ADHD out and just make some random.
Shut the f up.
Like Scoob, that's like a really big hamburger.
That was really good.
Like Scoob, she was throwing it down.
What does that
I
even
was
mean?
hitting those cheeks, Scoob.
What does that even mean?
It's like the thing that comes out after the baby.
A placenta.
No, that's not what a placenta is.
Oh.
It's like okie afterbirth. We call it mother cake.
Mother cake is one of the most disgusting word combinations I have never needed to hear in my fucking life.
We call it morskake.
That is just
It's the mother cake. It comes out after the
That
baby.
is just the worst.
Nick, you're just mad that I'm making like the coolest burger ever.
I'm not mad, but like, we don't have a burger bun that big. Guys, what do you do when your girlfriend is out of pocket like this?
Call Oprah. Nick, how did you enjoy having Games Expo with me?
I think we had a great time together, Seer.
You told me that you were the best part of the trip. Look what I'm doing. Do you see this? Aren't you excited to try this?
I thought you were gonna make something good, Milena.
Here, the biggest burger you've ever seen. I can't eat this because I'm allergic. Here you go.
What do you call it? The woman cake?
Morskake.
Can I say the one thing about Milena that I find to be like the prettiest thing about her? I'll show you. You see how her ear sticks out right there through her hair?
Ah!
Isn't that cute?
Now you didn't cut any. You didn't touch raw meat with that, right?
Why would I use a knife for raw meat?
Because you do crazy. No,
Wait, you have to cut it like this. Can I do it? Wait, where's the sword? I couldn't do it.
Here.
No, that's so dull.
But it'll be no. It'll. Look,
I don't want to destroy it.
Oh, it will.
Okay, do it.
You ready?
Wait!
Hold on. Melena's dumbass, she put a coffee in there and didn't put a cup, so it squirted all over the floor.
Stop!
What just happened to her is her brain on display.
Have you any final words? Odin, forgive me! Is that good? Odin, forgive me! Look at that. Pretty smooth though, huh?
It looks like a brain. How do I put this on a burger? It really
Oh no! I gotta go to the bathroom again. Oh no!
Why?
Oh no!
You have to liquid poop? Why are you so much? Why? Why is she running to go poo? You know what's funny? When Blaze is in the bathroom, she's scrubbed, all this plucking, like pooping
It is
right now.
done.
Isn't that gross?
I just can't escape.
It's like almost happening.
Let me help you. I know how to help you poo. You wanna come here?
Nick, that is a slider, my man.
Bro, Nick, what the? Where's my fucking burger? Did you hide it?
Oh, it's over there. I thought you were making a normal burger.
No, I'm proud of my burger. Are you really this high class? Dude, you're from Ohio, man. That's better than any burger in Ohio.
That could be true. It's not my choice. I'm from Ohio.
#1 restaurant in Ohio is probably Applebee's.
It's actually Skyline Chili.
Bro, is that like a snack? Okay, here we go. I call this car crash on a plate. Deliciousness, look. Here you go. I'm very happy to present this to you.
That is a waste of time. I feel bad for you.
What a waste of time, dude. So my burger, guys, is called
There's an areoli on
Big
that.
tit.
It's called The Last Act of a Desperate Man. It is a double-layered burger that has jalapenos, one piece of cabbage, an extra middle bun, and of course there's fries. I don't see any fries on
That-
Melena's plate.
That is not a middle bun. That is a soft crouton.
Look at that, dude.
Throw up in your mouth.
It is cooked medium.
You like it when I eat that burger?
Does anyone else just feel violated?
That was definitely more enjoyable. Melena, I'll tell you, yours wouldn't be that bad, but these buns are like disgustingly they're like soaked and all floppy because you.
It's not my fault they're American.
Nick, 10 out of 10, perfect burger. Melena, 1 out of 10. On the opposite day, you get a 9. You get an 8 out
He
of
doesn't
10.
deserve that. He yelled at me yesterday.
That's why he threw today's stream. I fucking knew it.
What did you guys fight about?
I yelled at her in the car yesterday, and she's been mad. ever
What? Right
since.
when she picked you up?
Because
I waited an hour
They took
for him to
everyone.
get picked up. It was delayed.
the second she,
Shackled.
we're not gonna get into it on stream.
And they cannot
No, come on.
be left
It can't be that bad. You guys look.
I was
super
trying to
low.
banter, and then he like.
Okay. So you see that statement?
No!
You see that statement she just made?
No!
So you see,
No!
you see her banter today, right? And how it was almost impossible to tell. She's trying to trip me. Ow! Stop! Ow! Ow! Milena, stop!
Nick, hit her back with the right hook.
Milena!
Ow!
Get it back in the right
Milena!
hook. There you go.
Dude, why are you actually?
Go for that Muay Thai clinch and get that reverse knee.
Dude, he does this. He's like, he tears down to the large. That's it. Like, I'm actually standing over there, like, making sound effects, but he's like,
ready yet.
So I win?
You do win this one.
And
now,
the-
listen, Milena, you usually win. How about this? I give you 5 content points.
Guys, round of applause for Seer. The only positive thing of the stream today.
I think I was very positive.
Guys, hearts in chat for Seer. Came over,
Arigato.
carried the stream once again. Can we get a massive hate thread on NPX Reddit for Milena for 3 times making a bullshit burger? Didn't even attempt to make the fries.
Let's go to some countries.
I really want to go to Korea and see Bear. She
I
raids
don't
me
think I
all the
know-
time.
I don't think I know who.
I'll show you who she is.
This isn't it. I need more time.
Ow! You just stabbed me in the nose!
Are you okay?
This isn't it.
So, Milena, do you think you can make me look pretty today for the Games Expo?
This isn't
Yeah.
Nicholas, you promised us you'd
This
keep
isn't
the
it.
fro and go for the Clay Thompson look. We want Afro Nick. Try hard.
We want the Clay Thompson. Let me search it. Should we go for
This
this?
isn't it.
The Clay Thompson. I kind of like that.
No.
Okay. Someone says go for the Don Cheadle. What do you mean by that? I'm gonna need you to kind of tell me what that means.
I love how whenever a woman feels a little bit, Chad is just like, pregnant?
This isn't it.
Pregnant?
Is she pregnant?
Is she?
This isn't it.
No. Stop.
Ew.
Stop. That's not even funny, dude.
It's not a joke. I
Can
would
you
love
can
to
you
be
practice doing this?
I would love to be a father.
Can you practice doing this? Just do it. Come on, do it with me. 1, 2, 3. That's what you're gonna do.
That's really edgy.
Strange.
That's edgy. We have to cut in these steaks, guys. This could be a massive problem.
Nick, they look really gross.
I think I might have.
I think I'm gonna
These,
get food poisoning from this.
Can
These
we get
clean?
a house tour like XQC?
No.
What did you say?
What the fuck? Oh my
Ew, I'm gonna throw up.
god. Fucking
Do you want me
raw.
to flip these?
I'm fucking up everything right now. Sorry.
I was hoping you'd do it.
The grill ran out of propane.
did, and in such fine condition.
Here we go. Does it look ruined, chat?
This makes me so sad. I was so excited to eat this.
I think I might have f***ed it up completely.
Following the vault with
Oh, it's fine.
Ew.
with a
What?
I want it more well done.
No, look, it's
Can you put
good.
mine back in the fridge?
What? It's good.
No. I want mine more well done than that.
Dude, it's
Ew.
perfect. Stop saying ew and I'm touching my food. Dude, this is cut perfect. This looks like the inside of a butthole. This is perfect. Nice and pink with a little bit of brown. You want me to do the Drake? Wait, I like the Drake.
Bro, I can't do that.
What can you do, Milena?
Bro, why are you guys trying to pick and choose hairstyles like I'm a professional barber?
Okay, so that's true. We really have to look at the talent of the hairdresser.
These are the good ones.
Even though I think I would look best as Drake.
You don't have the canvas for Drake. Like your hair doesn't look like that on your forehead for Drake.
You make it look like that.
No.
Do the Drake and Khabib combo.
The Drake and Khabib. Ooh.
You guys are just saying a whole bunch of names that I have
Do
no
we
idea.
bring back the Khabib, guys? Old.
Khabib. I'm getting scared. You're not gonna have the mustache again, right? Or like the sideburns?
It's this.
Bro, just leave the top and cut the sides.
Bro, you look like you ride horse and carriage to school with that thing.
But I looked hot though, right, Chet?
Yeah, in like an Amish way.
I think we should try for the Klay Thompson.
So you know how you don't want me to have short hair, right? Because then it would be silly.
I never once said that.
Like Lewis in Family Guy.
Melina, if you had short hair, I would love that.
Okay, cut my hair.
Okay, I'll cut your hair.
I take it back. I was wrong.
I would love short hair on you.
Why?
I can call you Mark. You can like get a strap on, it'd be great. I'm just kidding. That was just a little bit of fantasy play there, guys. It's no big deal. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but there is white stuff all over these clippers. Something has been leaking on these things.
Is that bleach?
I don't know what it is,
It's probably after we did Russell's hair.
but there's just white stuff on them.
Do you clip your poobas with that?
Where would the white stuff be coming from? Even if I did.
From the sack.
Two on top, one on sides near bottom, 1.5 to fade. Have her line you up on sides and get a hard edge, then blend in.
Sounds like an orgy.
Dude, you've been on one today.
Read it. Again, 2 on top, 1 on sides near bottom, 1.5 to fade. Have her line you up on the sides. Dude.
Instead of hard edge, then blend in. It kind of does. All right, we'll try that. That's the only one that makes sense.
No, I don't want to do that. I have one haircut style, and it's just number 1.
Melina, number 1 is very, 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 very short.
Yeah, I like that because you have a nice shaped head.
Yo, shout out to all the ugly people out there. I'm with you. Don't worry, it will be okay,
Nick,
everyone.
stop trying to relate to ugly people. You're very handsome.
It will be okay, guys. How's the dandruff levels?
Mild.
Guys, we're in mild dandruff right now. Mild. I'm smelling something weird right now. Like, what is this? It smells like watery. Yeah, what does your hand smell like? What is that?
Buddy.
Melina, you have to go wash your hands. Holy sh! I'm allergic to him, and you're rubbing my hair with buddy hands?
I have a question.
You look like a bowling ball right now. It's like perfectly round. Okay, ready?
Wait, did you cone enough?
Yes, motherfucker!
Ow, dude!
Sorry, it's a little stabby.
This is very important that you don't f this up. Like this is my haircut. I'm gonna be on stage in We Play. I have to look good. Go for the Mr. T. I've never had good hair, chat, my whole life, dude. Oh my God, look at all the dandruff on the thing. I'm not kidding you guys. This is why I canceled the stream with Emmy. I didn't want her to see this. The truth about what's underneath. And like, the thing is, my hair is clean. You can eat from my hair. I wash it. I've literally washed it 2 days in a row. But my scalp, it is clean, trust me. My scalp is at war with itself. I don't know how to fix it, guys. I look good? Should we rock this? Call it square?
No, they're lying. We gotta see it without the long beard.
How does my hair feel? Does it make you excited?
All this dandruff, no.
And she killed it. I feel like people who have silly hair, it's just a distraction. Because if I had a silly haircut, people wouldn't realize how ugly I am.
I think silly haircuts also can make people uglier.
Man, I can still smell buddy on your hands. You did not use soap.
I did. I used to soap that's by the sink.
No, I can smell it.
No, I did use it, Nick.
I'm not gonna lie.
Look.
It feels really good when you scratch my dandruff.
Yeah, call them bro, tell them you can't make it.
Damn, is it that bad?
It's funny.
How after 15 years have you not learned how to do this right?
I should ask
What,
the same
what?
to you about many of things, Nick.
Like, name one.
I don't know, the clitoris?
Ow!
Oh my god, what's up with your mustache?
What? What's wrong with it?
There's so much dandruff in it.
Guys, I have psoriasis.
No, you just learned that word.
Ow! You just fucking stabbed me in the nose!
Are you okay?
You need to take this a little more seriously.
You look like you have powdered sugar all over your head.
I've literally told chat that this happens to me. Go to the doctor. What doctor, guys? Dr. Dandrift? Like, who the f Who am I supposed to call? Dermatologist. How do I fucking find one of those, man?
I have a dermatologist. She got me my my tretinoid.
Really?
You should go to her. Yeah.
You think she'd like me?
No, you're kind of complaining.
I will go to the dermatologist, guys, when we get back from the Games Expo. But in the short term, how do we fix this problem?
Moisturize. I'm not kidding. Just use cocoa butter. I always love this haircut. I wish you would keep it like this all the
So
time.
you'll finally give me kisses and stuff?
I always give you kisses anyway. But I'm very hesitant to do that now that I've seen all the freaking dandruff in your left side of your mustache. Lean forward. There's like a thing back here.
A thing?
Yeah.
What thing?
You know the thing.
Is it a...
It's a roast beef.
Bro. I have never seen this much dead skin in my life. This is crazy.
Have you been drinking water recently?
All I do is drink water, eat healthy. I work out.
And lie.
I've never lied.
See, you're very good at it.
Man, I lost the battle.
Wait, can you see me in the reflection?
Do I just give up, man?
No, at least you're pretty. So cute. So cute. So cute. Well, now I can't fucking see. Should I just move this down?
You're gonna break it. It's gonna fall over if you don't know what you're doing. What? I'm being honest.
You're projecting.
It's gonna fall off,
Okay,
Marina.
then fucking fix it. You're like moving further and further away from me when I'm fucking
Then
cutting your
stand
hair.
up.
But I can't. I can't.
Why are you yelling at me?
I can't.
I'm having a bad
'Cause
day.
then I don't
I'm
see
having a
it.
bad day. Everyone thinks I'm ugly.
Shut up, stupid. Putting cleaner on your ears.
I think it's better than before. Will I be able to pick up any chicks? No. What are you doing? What is she doing? It's so cold.
This is gonna help with your dandruff. I
You've
swear.
added more dandruff to my hair. It's not even working.
I swear. See, it's moisturizing.
I feel like I'm being played like a fool.
No.
You're rubbing food in my hair.
It doesn't matter. This is amazing. Like, cooking coconut oil is the same as the fucking coconut oil that you buy in like the organic section. See how it's like layering down? Now if you do this.
Wait a minute. I'm starting to look like Drake. What the?
See how solid it gets?
Yo,
Because
what
it's less
the
dry.
fuck? What the? I'm looking like Drake. Has this been a trick that everyone's known about
Yes,
for a
I've
long
been trying
time?
to fucking tell you.
So I
What the
want
hell?
to help.
My hair looks
I'm
great.
99% sure.
Chat, am I sexy now? Maybe a little bit, chat? I think the hairline is really going the wrong way.
It is. I can fix it though.
Okay, fix it.
As a black man, use some Afro Sheen or some type of oil garlic. I
It's
used
worse.
to suffer from very bad dandruff.
Okay. Question. Don't Americans have like this thing that they put on their head
Little
to lay down
peeled like a potato.
the waves?
Wave cap.
Yes. Use that in like something like this, because like they put stuff in their hair that is like this to moisturize.
First
the
up. What do you mean they?
People who need waves.
What do you mean people?
People who need waves.
You got something to say? I'm gonna be saying something as well. I think you just like rubbing me. Low key, this is like a thing you like doing.
Shut up. Holy. I feel sick.
Oh. Just by looking at you, it looks like you have like liquid poops right now. Like that's what it looks like.
We're here in the kitchen. You probably haven't seen this room in 3 weeks. Here's Buddy.
Okay, I made a mistake, and this mistake has cost us. What I wanted to do, I wanted to make a chicken and honey biscuit from Chick-fil-A. But I forgot it was Pride Month, so I didn't order it. But I realized I still wanted to eat it, so we're gonna do it anyways. All right, let's start.
What's up, Senna?
Senna?
Thanks for ruining tier lists. What? There was a solid like every two times a day people were doing tier lists. What?
I mean, to be fair, we did burn the living shit out of Fearless. It was Austin in general. You burned Fearless to the ground, and now we can no longer do this.
Norwegian banter.
Tier list
The
can be
only
fun,
thing
but
I
we
want
can't do it. It doesn't matter. Well, that's not bad.
I didn't
Why?
even watch Elevate.
You don't. It's like, hey Cinna, how's your fucking bangs going, nerd? Like that's kind of banter. You know, because she has bangs. Or hey Cinna, how's it feel being?
Tell me, is it hurtful if I
Russell.
make fun of people for doing tier lists every fucking day and then running it into the ground? No. What did I just say?
Dude, you know what, Milena? Chat, should we just let Milena be uncaged?
Hello there.
Should we just let her be uncaged? Should we just let her roll? Wait a minute. Did you order things I texted you about?
Yeah,
Where's the biscuits?
we have to make them.
Can we?
Yeah.
Do you know how to do it?
No.
Do you guys know what we're talking about? The honey chicken biscuit. Can you make it? Can we make it together?
Biscuits are disgusting. Why would you want to eat them? Biscuits are literally scones.
Okay, I have to show chat the picture because you're not getting it.
But can you eat it without honey, without
You just-
dressing, without something?
Am I just like a bad person? Okay, look at this chat. Is this disgusting? No, it's delicious. I'm not kidding. How come no one believes me? Like, would I ever tell you guys something?
Now, would you eat that without that?
Would I eat the biscuit without the honey?
Yeah,
Yes,
you would.
I have.
And you wouldn't choke on something.
Yo,
The only thing I'm choking on is your
These
horrible
nuts.
jokes.
Got him.
I don't know what happened to her, Chad. She used to be so funny. Wait, are you gonna make the biscuits from scratch? You don't have the ones you crack it open and you just heat it up? You're gonna make them from nothing. Special guest Ryan. Do you guys want us to do a stream with Russell? Listen, every time I see clips of Russell's stream, he's like having his girlfriend lick his feet and shit. Like he's completely just. I think Russell's lost his path. Am I jealous? No, I could do the same thing. But I don't. Emmy said she's coming. Okay, so Emmy was gonna come. She was excited to come here, but
The truth is,
I told Emmy not to come because
Need more time.
can I be honest?
there's nothing to be unhinged about that.
Ever since Emmy said that waking up too early for him wasn't as enjoyable, makes me think, you know what? Let's leave people alone.
Well, she doesn't wake up early. You know, I don't want to make her wake up early. So what Emmy was gonna like cut my hair today, right? But my dandruff has been off the chart. I'm talking like I don't know how I'm producing this much dead skin, but like I don't know what to do. I'm absolutely at wit's end here. It's not snow globe bad. It's like I wake up every morning, I go to the sink, I take a comb, I bend over, and I just scratch it out like this. And I'm not kidding you. It's like a whole scalp worth of dead skin. And then the next day, it's all back again.
So, can I just ask you
And I
something?
don't know what's happening.
How long have you had this issue for?
It goes away.
In reality, how long have you had this issue for?
This bad a week. Apparently, someone told me earlier today that I'm using the wrong hair shampoo.
Go through our
and,
messages.
and I need to use shampoo for black people.
Who said that? Now, why the f- are you listening to them when I've said the same thing to you the past f***ing 18 years?
You have never said that.
Go through our messages, search for shampoo. I sent you a hair routine of somebody 2 days ago. It was a TikTok. And I'm like, hey, you should try this.
You know, whenever you send me TikToks, I do not click them because I'm crazy.
I'm not ready yet.
TikTok is crazy.
You love it. You love having these things and you're like feeling it off. Stop.
I do enjoy feeling damaged.
Yeah! Ha!
I do enjoy it, but like,
I'm not ready yet.
it's getting to the point where it's definitely not just so. So Malaya,
2 cups of all-purpose flour.
how can I help today? What can I do?
Talk to the chat. Make me
Hello,
some-
chat.
You can make me some bacon.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
I do actually want to start
I
learning.
want floppy bacon.
Floppy. We are just chat. Are you guys like with your girlfriends, guys? Are you guys complete
I'm out of
opposites?
essence.
I like hard bacon. She likes floppy. I like sleeping with it cold. She likes sleeping with it hot.
That is not true.
You know, it's just crazy. Just the opposite, man. What girlfriend? Okay, those of you in chat who don't have a girlfriend, are you actively looking for one? I wonder if the birth rates are just gonna fall the f off.
In Norway, they were rewarding people for having.
why love that?
They were giving them money.
What? How much?
I think it was just $1,000.
You get $1,000 for
I
having
need
a
more
kid.
time.
Why do we keep having to hear about that?
You know what? Brick told me while she was there, which was a really nice comment. She said, "You know what? Morgan, I understand you better now. I understand why you talk about this place so much."
Chat, do we even like Britt?
I'm just saying, if I ever die,
What?
you have my permission to date Britt.
What the f? What was that? That was such a weird statement.
Why'd you react like that?
Because I just didn't expect it.
Dick,
Just nowhere near.
what was your favorite moment of the Norway trip?
My favorite moment of the Norway trip, by a mile, was catching that fish.
Yeah, you did really good.
Catching that fish made me feel like I wasn't useless for once.
You did great.
Like
until I was on the surface.
You know what's funny? The top comment
you
about
like
the whole thing
something
was,
appraised?
and he didn't even touch it. Do you have to touch it? You know what's funny too? You know what Melena's mom was like? And Melena, they both were like, "You're never gonna catch a fish that big again."
No, not in the fjord. We said this close to land. Use our words, dumb because we could go out in the open ocean and do the same shit.
Do you think it's okay to call your partner a dumb fuck?
Yeah, when you're being a dumb I'm not going to enable you to be a dumb and you're like preaching wrong information.
Wait, hold on. Is this sandwich too big for Twitch terms of service? Now, I'm not sponsored by this sandwich, but I do own some shares in Chick-fil-A.
Huh?
Is that good? 3%?
Dude, you know what's funny? How this shit has reversed so hard. Because I remember in 2014 on Twitch, you had to have your gameplay at least like 3% of your stream to be able to like have your camera be that big because people couldn't stream in full screen. Look at how things have changed. They were trying to stop the boob streamers and they were like,
So-
your gameplay, and then all the girls would play with Hearthstone with like 5% of their screen and their webcam would be the rest.
My question, though, about this new thing, since you can't do advertising, right? Aren't technically like hot tub streams just essentially advertisements for OnlyFans? Wouldn't the streams themselves have to shrink down to 3% then? Because it's all an advertisement.
Not technically if it goes through like a link tree. You can't really advertise it.
Let's not beat around the bush here. We all know what it is. It's whatever. Am I the only one that truly thinks that they're not going to enforce it, or am I smoking copium? Like, there's just no way it's actually a thing.
In school, did people used to throw snowballs with rocks on it on you? Because that happened to me.
No, that would be a hate crime.
That happened to me.
Well, that's deserved. So.
Why?
Wait, weren't you pushing people down like slopes and shit? Like,
Yeah, after they threw snowballs at me.
why are you still living in the past? Like, get over it. Ow! What the f? You're an idiot, dude. That just exploded all over the fucking floor. I'm telling you right now, Melina, that was actually childish as hell, what you just did.
I know. Let me get the vacuum. See? Fixed.
Look at her shoes, chat. What are those? Remember that was funny back in the day?
3/4 cup whole milk.
I have ruined all this bacon and I'm super sorry.
That was my dinner today.
Dude, what is this bacon that you purchased?
It's sugar-free bacon.
Sugar-free? First off, why is there even sugar in meat in the first place? Okay, the bacon's sticking again, Melania. This is absolutely, like, look at this. What the f is going on? I've never had this problem before. So I wanted to order, guys, a Chick-fil-A breakfast sandwich so we could compare. But the problem was Chick-fil-A wasn't serving breakfast. So what I got is the next best thing, a normal sandwich. So we're gonna see if it looks anything like this.
Why am I making biscuits then? That's a fucking bun.
Yeah, but it's gonna look kind of, it's the same thing.
Nick,
What?
this is the best bacon I've ever had.
Shut up.
It's so good.
Really? Oh my god, what? I did it.
It's so good.
I'm not ready.
I did it. Would you say that you have more masculine things?
Yeah.
Then why? Now, I don't know how this works when it comes to baking. Do things get bigger or smaller when they're in the oven as baked goods?
Larger
They
usually.
usually get larger. Okay, so you see that photo there? It has to be around that size.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Is that too, guys, are we banned? Is that too big? Guys, the stream is sponsored to you by Obesity.
more time.
Hello, Britt. Britt, we're making Chick-fil-A.
I miss you.
What?
I just told Nick that if I ever die, he can date you.
Why would you, when
Isn't that an honor?
when you do it, it's weird.
When I do it? But it's not Pago, I mean it.
What'd she say? She said no thanks.
Oh, come on. He's a great guy.
The problem with me and Bridge, we would get along too well. I like hanging out with you because we fight all the
I'm
time.
not ready
It reminds me of my mom. This is the size biscuit she made. Do you think that these biscuits are gonna turn into those biscuits there?
No, I'm working on it. Stop. Put it back. Okay, these are now going in the oven for 12 minutes. One piece of bacon? Is that supposed to be like offensive or?
No, that was cool. That was awesome. That was sick. You gotta take a
I
bite.
need more time.
On stream you take one bite, yeah.
As a black man, I actually know how to cook fried chicken, but I don't.
Okay, I'll take over for you.
How do I? Can you coach me how to do this? I genuinely want to learn.
I don't know how. We don't eat fried food in Norway. What do you not understand?
I don't want to sound like an asshole or cheat, but we could just take the fried chicken that's right there and put it in the biscuits you made, and it would probably taste better.
That's a horrible idea.
We could just do that.
Wait, you can see
Or we
now.
can make the fried chicken. Wait, someone's actually helping. Oh my God, look. There's a chatter in chat who's actually trying to help. Seasoned chicken breast, plain flour and salt, seasoned flour plus oil.
Okay, I can tell you how to do it.
Is that right?
No.
This is a momentous moment. Oh, he got timed out! No! What the f? Are you kidding me? I was reading that. No way.
Get f***ing smacked.
Melena, he was being positive. The one person in
No
chat.
help.
Bro,
No help.
That's a 60.
No help.
Bro, this is, what has Twitch become?
Sorry. Ooh.
They do not at
They look.
all.
Wait. Egg white.
She has bungled this. Wait, have you seen my new background, by the way?
I'm not
It's gonna be me.
You're way better looking.
Who's better looking, me or this guy?
Nick, are you serious? Can you take the biscuits out of the oven? They're burning.
Of course. Oh my God, Melena, what the actual fuck?
They said
Melena.
They said use the yolk.
Melena. No, it's done. It's done.
They're so gross.
No. Don't even cook that.
Ew.
while
I'm not kidding. You have ruined this.
They
What
look
the
disgusting.
have
Full
you
of
done?
boogers.
Look at these fucking butter biscuits, bro. That's egg. It's done. Melena, what the man?
I'm gonna start crying.
You should, because you failed, you fucking failure. They are harder. They are. Melena.
Try it. Wait.
I'm-
If it creates base, we're
We
dropping
knew
it.
only hunger after mother and father
Okay.
passed. I joined
Melena,
the
you've essentially made a hockey puck. You just hit me in the face. For me.
I
Here.
returned to only ash,
No.
despair,
Food is
I go
being
to them
served.
No, I want you to pick that up
offering my body.
and serve it to the chat.
Here we
With
have
our
raw
ancestors.
chicken on a hockey puck.
We don't have time to remake it.
Even a fraction of the suffering.
Yeah, you are a failure. I genuinely never do this, Melena, but these are all going in the trash. Like,
You can't even try to the bottom of one?
So that
You
I
want me to
may
take a bite?
hold you again
Yeah.
in the plains beyond. The triumph promised a
This
future
is
beyond
horrible.
suffering. We knew only
Why did you have to
hunger
put-
after mother and
I want you to leave the honey to save it.
I joined the
can't.
triumph. to
All right, guys.
guarantee our future.
That's it. We're back. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it.
Hello guys, the Red Dora here with a new video called Magnus. People messaging me to watch this game. I mean, I watched the game live on Dream League and I was very impressed with Armel Magnus. To share a bit with you guys what I like and talk about this game, and this Magnus game in particular. And let's get into the game, guys. Okay, so as you can see, it's EG against Secret. I think it was third pick Magnus. To be honest, it's different when you play pubs or ranked than when you play official game, especially against the team like EG, right? So the pressure is doubled, maybe tripled. To be honest, if it was me, I wouldn't enjoy playing Magnus in this game. First of all, this Timber pick is very strong against anything, honestly, on mid lane. So I was not very happy when I saw this. And also Venomancer is so strong against Magnus. Silencer is literally direct counter. And Void is also really good. Basically all of their heroes, even Windrunner, like they're really good heroes against Magnus. So Armel does not have an easy task here, to be honest. In my opinion, I think he played super good. Like, I was very impressed with his laning phase and the way that he just kept up his farm non-stop. He actually had a really good farming pattern. He like farmed a lot of creeps and he was very farmed. So in mid, usually I do the same when I play against Timber. Maybe if it's a pub or something and I feel too confident, I go skewer level 1, but it's very hard. It's not good to try to go for the gamble and just skewer level 1. This guy, a player like C-Smile, is not gonna fall for it. So as you can see, Armel, he went for level 1 Shockwave into skewer level 2, and this is the best start, I think, against Timber. Like, you don't want to skill him power. It's not like you need to try to abuse the fact that he's not so strong in weak levels and early levels, especially level 1, level 2, level 3. So this is ideally what you want to do when you play Magnus here. Honestly, this was very well played by Armel here. I didn't expect this play, to be honest. I was a bit surprised. But C-Smile tried to deny the range creep there and he got tricked himself into a skewer. So this is very good. I think if he walked to the right on Timber, he might have been fine. But then also Armel, he gets level 3 there. And he has level 2 Shockwave, easy free kill, easy solo kill. This is honestly a best start you want to have on Magnus, especially when you play against the Timber. So, I mean, they're both university heroes, but you know, Timber is Timber. So this was honestly very clutch. This is why, like, I was very impressed with Armel. Also, his laning phase was very solid. And his bottle is coming now. He's very happy. He's actually skewering this guy again. So he has full bottle charges. He's pretty happy with this. And then the Timber just respawn and he's like lower than half HP there. Only thing I kind of don't like in this situation is usually you want to have either level 3 Shockwave if you play on Shockwave, or you want to have level 3 Empower because it scales pretty good. But from what I saw, it didn't affect Armel.
My bags are full.
So far he's doing very good. Like, honestly, again, I was very impressed. Very good player. So I like here that he just pushes the wave. He goes jungle. You know, his level 3 Empower. He didn't skill RP because he wanted to farm. It's not like if he skills RP at level 6, he's gonna, you know, make a play on this Timber. Even if he tries to RP him and tower someone TP, this guy won't die. He has Vanguard, like, he will never die. So this was very smart by Armel. Went Empower to max it, first of all, and then he skipped the RP at 6, so it's pretty cool. I also like his item build. With Glove of Haste and Magic Wand and the Bracer, like, really cool. To be honest, the fact that he got a solo kill on this Timber so gives him the advantage to play like this. Because imagine if he dies to the Timber, or if he's losing the lane, this Timber will probably not go Vanguard first. He will probably go Mana Boots or whatever, and Bracer and I don't know, whatever you buy, Vanguard later a bit. I mean, just to pressure him with Chakram and Whirling Death. So as you can see now, the later the lane goes, it's becoming very hard. Pretty hard for Armel because it's this Timber so hero. It's weird. It doesn't make sense. Honestly, this was a bit unlucky for him because, I mean, he saw the Timber. I think he should have skewered earlier to get the rune, but now the Timber gets Arcane Rune and he literally deals tons of damage, like to the Magnus here, and he's forced to press RP. So this is not what you want to have happen into your game. And also, what happens later is that he sees the Silencer here and he wants to kill him, but for some reason I don't understand. I think the Silencer he just disappeared. A bit, he thought it's here, he used cure, he didn't find him, and he's basically, it's that what I did in my latest, not my latest, actually before my latest video on Magnus, I tried to rotate, and I'm wasting time, you know, and when you waste time with Empower, like it's not ideally what you want, but still, like he's been playing very clean. And what happening mid against the Timber, it's normal, like this stuff happen every time you play against Timber mid. Unless you just literally crush him, you kill him 5 times. Like, this is what he does. He just pressures the lane now. He sees the Timber there. He sees it on the ward. This is what you usually do. This is why what I mean when I'm saying that I don't like to play. I don't like to rotate a lot when I play this hero, especially when you play this Echo Saber, because what you want to do is that you want to farm a lot of creeps and just to like have like super fast Echo Saber. And then you can fight and stuff like that. You deal a lot of damage. So, and yeah, I mean it's pretty good here. They're killing the Timber, I think, from what I remember. And like honestly, he's having a very good game. And also clearing some ancient stacks, of course. The tier 1 teams playing pro teams. I mean, these stuffs happen. Always gonna make sure that they maximize everything they can. So it's honestly despite the fact that he played against the Timber mid, and I mean he solo killed them at level 2, of course he has a very good farm. I think he was pretty happy where he was in this situation, in this state of the game. The thing is though, their lineup, it's so good. Like even with this game, it's basically he has kind of a free game. His mid tower is still alive. Even with this game that he's having, the game is very hard. Like their lineup is very good.
That got most of it.
You can see here he's getting 2 kills on his first rotation. Really good rotation down here. And gets the 2 kills, and then unfortunately I think he dies, but I think it's whatever, no matter what. But this is what I mean, like their lineup is very good. Like honestly, later on, like even now, this Venomancer hero is just so annoying to play against. And again, Armelchan clearing stacks time and time again. I think he was the main hard carry, whatever, for his team. Void Spirit had a pretty bad game, so he needed to like be the carry. The problem is it's very hard to be a win condition hero in this game as Magnus. Like I said, I played a lot of games and I lost a lot of games against this Venomancer hero, against Silencer. Like it's not easy. And imagine if I lost a lot of games and pubs or some officials against weaker teams when I was playing against Veno and Silencer. Imagine how it feels to play against tier 1 teams when they have these heroes. So this is what I was talking about, you know, he gets globaled, he cannot use RP, this Veno is annoying him, he has to run away, the snake, the plague ward is hitting him, you know, like it's just very hard to go in. It's honestly very hard, especially when his Void Spirit doesn't have a good game. To be honest, he has a lot of farm. Like he has 206 creeps. That's insane. Like honestly, it's insane. And I was surprised a bit that he's not buying Harpoon, but then I realized it's not so. It's kind of useless to buy it. He needs BKB to be able to do a decent fighting. But even with BKB, like their heroes are so good, honestly. Like, and nowadays with the BKB change, like it's, you know, it's not 100% reliable. And also they have spells that go through BKB. For example, like they just chrono him and then they lock him down. And I was thinking that he could maybe buy Manta and BKB, like Manta to like be like a small disable. For example, disable the global, remove global, and remove maybe, I don't know, some Veno spell, but it's so hard. I don't know. Ideally, maybe Shadowblade would have been good as well for him, to make his game easier later. Like, so he can... You don't have the smokes all the time, right? It's like if you fight into open field and you're not smoked and these plague wards are in range, basically it just ruins your team fight. You know, my friends are telling me all the time, why don't you skewer against this Venomancer if his plague wards are hitting you and you see him? Like what? It doesn't work like that. Like it doesn't work like that. It's like when you skewer in on Magnus, it's like they have so much time to make, like they have so much space to react and to make a play. Of course it works sometimes. You go in, you blink, you skewer, like they have some disabled spell on cooldown, or they're not paying attention, or you're faster, or there are different scenarios that it works, of course, but most of them it doesn't. Trust me, like I tried it so many times. Like first of all, like what do you do if you, as you can see, this guy is buying Yule Scepter on, I almost said Yule Scepter. Buying Yule Scepter on Winner. What do? You skewer in because you get hit by plague, then this guy yules you. Like I don't know. It's really hard. This is what I mean. It was a very hard game. So he bought BKB here, and yeah, it's a very hard game for Armel. Like here, for example, right? He walks in, and then this Venom sees him, but he's tunnel visioning the other guy. Imagine if this Venom just throws a plague ward here on this Magnus. He canceling his blink, and he's hesitating because he sees his monkey dies. You know. You're very split, Wyvern is dying. Like it's very hard to do stuffs on your own on Magnus this game. It doesn't... maybe Void Spirit had a better game, better start, whatever. I didn't pay attention much to Void Spirit game. Maybe he could be the one starting the fight, just bursting some hero down, and then the others, they focus the Void Spirit, and then you have space with Magnus to get a solid RP or just to eliminate one hero out of the team fight, you know. But it's very hard. This is what I mean when I said that he's basically on his own in this game. Eventually he bought the harpoon. So this was a good pickup that they got. But look at this Timbersaw hero, man. Like I don't understand. They have to use every single spell almost to kill this Timber, and how many times that happens? Like it doesn't really happen many times, right? Also, we didn't talk about the fact that they have a Wyvern, but usually what you want to do is Wyvern, I think it's... You don't want to use the curse aggressive, unless it's a super good curse. Usually you want to save it for the Void when he chronos someone or whatever. Or if it's a really good curse that kills some core, it's worth using it. So, because I was saying that they need Void Spirit to have a better game to like make space, but always also Wyvern, but still like it's not very reliable. Okay, this next fight that I watched, I think he was a bit eager. He was a bit rushed. I think he could have chilled a bit and used a better RP, but he sees the support winner, he just RPs him, then he gets hit by Venom spells, and like he just gets chrono instantly and he's done. Like he cannot do much. Like this is what I mean. His Wyvern died first. Like it's very hard to play because people messaging me like, oh, you know, oh, nice RP or stuff like that. Or like this is very hard. You need to understand that there is a lot of pressure, especially in these big tier games. Like
Yeah, he sent you?
you can like easily make some mistakes. Like I make mistakes in pubs, either in an official game, because you know what I mean. This game, he's honestly, he's countered by every single hero. Every single hero in that team, it's proper counter to Magnus. Veno, Timber, Silencer, Winner, and he blink Yules. Like what do you do? You get Yuled in. Like it's so hard. Chronosphere and so on. Here I think he tried to blink Skewer in or something. He was trying to get a harpoon off, but then he gets global, and then Veno uses some spells, and look how messed up this fight is. Even though they're killing two heroes, the Veno buys back. Like it's now he needs to wait for his blink to come off cooldown, and they already need to back off because Void is tipping in. And look at this Veno random spell. Like just like honestly, look at how can you play Magnus? Like it's so hard to play Magnus. Like look at this. Look. This is what I mean. To be honest, I was not very happy when I saw AC that he bought Quiras. I don't think it does really make a difference. Just remember, guys, these are just my opinions. They might be wrong or they might be right. You know, just like this is how I think. Because I don't even know what AC gonna do against their heroes. Because the problem is that he cannot get a decent RP off. So maybe Shadowblade into Silver Edge would have been good, especially against the Timber, or I don't know. Also with the Invis, maybe you sneak in and you get a clutch RP from Invis. Just a lot of stuff that can happen. I think this was very unlucky. Finally RP this Void, but I think he still got away. If I'm not mistaken, they also got bashed by the Roche, so he got pushed away. So yeah, very hard game. Very honestly, it's a nightmare to play Magnus. But honestly, I was very impressed with how he played. He played very impressive, very clean. He didn't feed, he farmed really good. He really tried his best. But you know, there's a famous guy called Sing Sing saying, I try my best, but best is not enough. So sometimes even if you try your best, it's still very hard and it's not enough. And again, another perfect example. Sanister counters Magnus. Like, it's global, this Void gets away. Ideally what you want to do here, if you are aware, you need to press RP and just try to skewer fast the Void. You need to RP in there and skewer him, but he had Aegis, so he probably was like, I'm not gonna RP him, he has Aegis, he's gonna respawn and Chronos, you know? But that's the only play that he can make. Or he can force global, which is good as well, that he forced the global. Yeah, like I was saying, Armil tried his best, and look, he's trying so hard, but I run away from these plague words. They just canceling his blink, he gets Vessel, he's... Oh, guys, you need to understand that us Magnus warriors, we are human beings, you know. Like imagine how sad he is right now. I mean, the game is over, but still. Anyways, I think it was a very good game. I think Armel played really good. I loved his gameplay, and I think it was very unfortunate he lost. I'm also very sad because I'm a Magnus fan, so I love Magnus, so I want Magnus to win every game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm liking this YouTube thing. Hope you guys enjoy it. Remember, these are just my opinions, and this is how I think. So if you guys think better, just let me know in the comments, and let me know what you guys think it went wrong or what he could have done to make the game easier. Honestly, I think first of all they needed Void Spirit to have a better game. Also, Wyvern didn't really have a good game, so it was very hard to play Magnus.
Perhaps there's another.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you click the sub and like if you like this video, and see you guys next time.
Keep your eye on my horn.
Hey guys, Gaza TV here with another Diablo 4 build guide video, and this time it is the Blood Surge Necromancer build guide. A link to the written guide is going to be in the descriptions down below. And I want to talk about a few things before moving on to showing you some gameplay footage for this build, and that is that I am currently level 83. I have a Paragon board with my max level glyph is, highest level glyph is only level 16, so it's very far behind in terms of power. Outside of this, we have a lot of gear pieces that are lacking very important stats, such as life, for example, which is something we should be stacking with this specific build. But I'm going to go through the generic details of this character as I create a map. I'm going to talk about that at the same time. Outside of that, it's very important to point out that the powers are rather important for this to work, but you can level with this build. I will also say before moving on that if you are watching this guide further down the road after it's been posted, it might be outdated, which means that the written guide should be the guide you'll follow, because I'll be updating that if there's any changes that need to be done, rather than making a whole new video if I change the stat priority, for example. So make sure you check out the link in the description below. So we're starting off with our helmet, in which I'm using a Disobedience. This allows us to stack up a lot of armor. Having a source of thorns, such as using a shield rather than a offhand focus that I have, would help with this to ramp up that Disobedience for the higher tier Nightmare dungeons. In here, you're looking at WD life, total armor, rank Prepify. Even stats would be good at this, but life and armor are the two major stats for this build. Life's going to be the name of the game in every piece that can't pick a life. Just piece, just fill it up with life. with one life roll and just completely focus on damage reduction modifiers. It does help a lot if you have 1 or 2 modifiers of control impaired duration reduction, because the biggest nemesis for this type of build is actually having enemies that freezes you. Having a barrier helps prevent this. That's why it's important that we use our temerity, because our overhealing will then generate a barrier, which will also use other mechanics. Gloves wise, obviously levels to blood surge, overpower damage. I have very poorly optimized gear in this character that you're gonna watch, because I have went from one build to another. This has a lot of lucky hits, it's critical strike chance, crit damage, which is completely irrelevant for this build to be used. But you'll see some orange numbers. An orange number in game is displaying a overpower that did crit, so you'll see that quite a few times. That is not something we're going to be focusing on. But again, just focus on those stats, which stats will help a lot as well. Temerity is a unique chest, legs. You can use a generic piece of legs for better damage reduction, obviously, instead of a unique one. I like using Temerity in the higher end game to get a free source of generating barrier. If you don't use this, you'll have to find a way to work more with your Bone Spirit and use Shielding Storm to generate barrier instead. That's the backup solution until you get Temerity. I'm using Eluding on the Bone Weave instead of attack speed. Sorry, instead of movement speed. And in here we have double movement speed modifiers. It's going to be the name of the game in most Necromancer builds, because we're going to be in a position where movement speed on Necromancer is kind of limited in most builds, not all. So having double movement speed that is engineered to this build, and one that gives movement speed after killing lead, make the build feel plus wheelchair. Weapon-wise, we're going to be using actually, there's quite a few different options. With Temerity, you can use the one-handed scythe that will ramp up your, whenever you do a kill, you get healed, which allows you to ramp up your barrier between packs, which is actually really good, and Scythe has a very high end damage, which helps with it quite significantly. I'm using a sword because I was crit-based in my previous build with this. Which is also why the stats on the items is very bad. You don't want basic skill damage, you don't want crit damage, you want overpower, vulnerable damage, intelligence, and those type of approaches to damage to close and stuff like that instead. The amulet, again, we have double movement speed, rank 2 corpse skills in here. You want rank 2 macabre skills, or going in for anything that scales the approach to blood, such as the minor stats coming in here, such as the ice of blood. Less blood, for example, would be really good. I can roll on amulets as well. Outside of that, we're looking at the powers that are completely neglected. On the armor, we're using Might, which is increasing, giving our basic skill, giving a damage reduction, because when we are out of essence, we will be resorting in some situations, at least a target, to using our basic skill. And the power on our gloves is Grasping Veins. This allows us to get a crit for our approach with corpse tendrils. You don't really need this. I haven't really decided exactly how I'm going to be tackling the approach Grasping Veins. This is something that will be adjusted in the written guide in the descriptions, but I've decided what to do with this, because its crit is a nice approach, but the new version that I'm trying out right now felt more stable, which I'll be showcasing in this video. And then we're using Ratmas Chosen, our weapon, which is just giving us blood skills to overpower, giving us a ton of attack speed, which is crazy good, because we're ramping up essence single target with hemorrhage to have an insane amount of attack speed from it after we're overpowered. On the amulet, we're using the scaling from the echoing blood bathed from the blood surges. It just scales the damage from it. It's really good. And we have to use Starlight Loop. This is extremely important to regain our resources. As you can see, I have a really bad roll on this. And the fact is that we will proc this as well as Temerity when we are healing, which we do from using Blood Surge, picking up Blood Orbs, and all of those mechanics, and the trigger Lucky Hit from the leggings as well. And also, if you use the Scythe, would give us essences back. So that's why it's very important to have a Starlight Loop. If you don't have access to this, there's a couple of other things, such as the Umbral, which plays very well in hand for resource regain from corpse tendrils. But in general, that you can use an Umbral till you get access to Starlight. And on the ring, we want life, which I don't have. You don't want physical damage or crit damage or critical strike chance, completely irrelevant. Instead, you're looking for damage to close enemies and those type of modifiers that overpower damage that would actually apply to this actual ability or build. Last ring would be similar mods, but in this case, I actually do have Golden Damage, Overpower, and Max Life, and only one mod that is bad, which is Crit Damage. And in this case, we're using Accelerating, which is increased critical strikes with our core skills, gives us attack speed, which makes the crit pretty good in that sense. I'm very likely going to change this, but again, I'm still fine-tuning the final details of the powers, but I want to showcase this build for you guys and adjust it to the written guide. Last but not least, it is a conceited Offhand, you should have a shield for best capabilities on the higher Nightmare dungeons, but in the lower tiers, like mid-tier 20, 30, 40, 50, an offhand works fine, and this is because of the multiplicative damage.
Okay class, today we are going to talk about overpower, which is different than being overpowered or OP. OP, there's an OP. Oh, every time. Although the game mechanic is called overpower, that does not mean that it is overpowered, as in being way above the standard game's balance. Overpower is a mechanic that every class will interact with. However, as you can guess from your classmates' enthusiasm, werebear druids, blood necromancers, and to a limited extent barbarians have the ability to specialize in overpower. Every time that you use a skill that deals damage, you will have a 3% chance to overpower. You can tell that a skill has overpowered because your damage number is blue or orange. White is normal damage, critical hits are yellow, overpower is blue, and critical overpowers are orange. Note that damage over time, passive abilities, and channeled skills cannot overpower. This baseline 3% chance to overpower cannot be modified. However, druids, necromancers, and barbarians all have the ability to guarantee overpowers when certain conditions are met. You may notice that these are also the 3 classes that have access to Fortify. If you happen to miss that class, or skipped it for snacks, I would recommend catching up on it. Fortify and overpower go hand in hand because overpowers do the base damage of your skills plus the additional overpower damage, which is the sum of your current life and fortify value multiplied against your overpower damage multiplier. Willpower will increase your overpower damage multiplier, as well as rubies and weapons and several other sources across gear, passives, and paragon boards. So if you want to do big overpower damage, you want to stack lots of health, fortify value, and overpower damage multiplier. Druids have a natural haul up here because for them, willpower not only scales overpower damage, but is their main stat, so they will get increased global damage as well from it. This does not mean that necromancers and barbarians don't have benefit from stacking willpower though, because this stat will increase their resource generation and help unlock rare paragon nodes. Look for a stat class and a paragon class if you have more questions about that. Next, let's talk about guaranteeing overpowers, starting with necromancers. Necromancers have 4 overall archetypes: bone, blood, shadow, and minion. It is the blood archetype that focuses primarily on building fortify and abusing overpower. Both blood core skills, Blood Surge and Blood Lance, have the ability to guarantee an overpower after hitting enemies a certain amount of times. The key passive at the bottom of the tree, Rathma's Vigor, also gives you more max life, and after being healthy for 15 seconds, guarantees an overpowered blood skill. This ties in with the defensive skill Blood Mist, with enhanced Blood Mist, which reduces its cooldown whenever you overpower. There's also the passive, Tides of Blood, and Sacrificing Bone Mages, which provide up to a 15% and 40% more overpowered damage respectively. Note that these multipliers have a X before the percentage, so these multiply independently from increased overpowered damage that you get from willpower, gear, and other sources with a plus in front of the percentage. There's also this legendary paragon node, Bloodbath, which provides 50% more overpowered damage, but only for attacks that are guaranteed to overpower. Lastly, necromancers have 2 offensive aspects dealing with overpower. First, the aspect of Rathma's Chosen, which grants you increased attack speed when you overpower with a blood skill, and aspect of Untimely Death, which causes overhealing to grant you an additive bonus to your next overpower skill. Admittedly, Untimely Death is somewhat weak because it relies on you healing from blood orbs and other sources to get a somewhat weak additive multiplier to one attack. The attack speed from Rathma's Chosen, though, can be a great option to really pump up DPS if you can spam attacks fast enough. Next up, Druids. Please settle down. While Rarebear Druids also have the ability to guarantee overpowers, their guarantees require that they meet a condition for a set amount of time. Pulverized Enhanced Pulverize will build up stacks as you remain healthy, and once you've been healthy for a cumulative 12 seconds, it will make the next Pulverize overpower. Likewise, Provocation will cause your next skill of any type to overpower after remaining in Werebear form for 20 seconds. As you can tell, both of these are relatively weaker than Necromancer's guarantees because you have to wait for them to happen. Provocation is interesting, however, because it does not require that you overpower a Werebear skill. There's also Obsidian Slam in the Snake Spirit runes tree, which causes your next Earth skill to overpower after 10 kills. The only other mention of overpower in the skill tree for Druid is with Enhanced Boulder, which changes Boulder's slow into a long stun if the final Boulder hit overpowered. Druids do not have any legendary aspects or Paragon nodes that directly buff overpower, which is somewhat of a shame. In the past, there were rumors of additional Paragon nodes that help to increase overpowered chance, but the data miners have been unable to work with them. Lastly, Barbarians have two somewhat janky ways of guaranteeing an overpower. First, when you critically strike 4 times with the Bash basic skill while using a two-handed weapon, your next core or weapon mastery skill will overpower. Second, Earth Striker's aspect guarantees a powerful overpower after switching weapons 10 times. Now please remember that channeled skills cannot overpower, so no permanent overpowered
scaling you get when you are having a barrier, which is very important. Outside of that, the modifiers on this is completely irrelevant and super bad for this build right now. But any sort of stats again with damage reduction would be good. Even cooldown reduction, if you're going to go for Shielding Storm, cooldown reduction is very attractive on both your helmet, amulet, and your offhand if you choose to run that to get that Bone Storm up and running often, which is another variant that you can run. So before we show the gameplay, I'm going to quickly go through the fact that the Paragon board is not something I'm going to go in depth with in this video because it's going to be in detail in the written guide with the full board. But we are running a rather low level on the glyphs right now in the build. We are going to use a Blood Drinker for the Blood Orbs to fortify us. I don't have that right now. I'm lacking 5 intelligence. That is a way to gain the defense. We're not going to need that in the current state of this level, but later you're going to want that. Outside of that, we're going to run into the board, giving us Bloodbath. We're going to rush this and then a ton of damage from here, picking up Territorial. And on the right hand, I'm starting off with Dominate, which is the main glyph you want to level. A tip here when you level is to start with Dominate once you get it. Put that in the first socket, and every time you do Nightmare Dungeons, just level it. Once you get to the next board, you move this glyph in here and you socket in your Blood Drinker. And then when you get to the third board, you move the Dominate glyph in there if you want to be picky about maximizing the scaling. But this board
Need something blessed?
Last but not least, before we show the gameplay footage, is the skill tree. Maximizing Hemorrhage. If you're leveling with this build, do focus on Blood Surge, then maximizing Hemorrhage. But we're going to maximize this in the end game, picking up the attack speed through Acolytes, and Blood Surge, we're going for the guaranteed overpower every 5th attack. Skipping the entire Corpse and Macabre skill section, going for 1 curse in Iron Maiden, as well as 1 curse to Decrepify. The reason we're doing this is because there's some capabilities of using Damned. Now, the Damned power, which we're going to be adding to this build later, is a power that lets you get a multiplicative damage. No, sorry, not Damned. Sorry, that was for Shadow. My bad. I'm mixing up 2 builds here. The reason for the double curse is very simple. This is giving you the Abhorrent Decrepify for cooldown reduction, which is really strong to keep up the Shielding Storm for Bone Storm, because we're specking Bone Storm. And this is one of the most comfortable ways of clearing maps. Allows you to make it not cost any mana or essence, but gain essence for each enemy curse that doesn't have a curse of Iron Maiden on it already. This allows you to empty your entire essence pool on a pack of enemies, move up to the next pack of enemies without any essence, click this curse, and depending on how big the pack you're encountering is, you're going to have full essence again. Very, very comfortable, and the Abhorrent lets you get healed for each enemy that dies with this effect, which will ramp up your barrier. So you go from 1 pack with full barrier into the next pack, and when that pack is dead, your barrier should be smacked up again, and it's a very effective way for you to maintain the barrier the defenses. We're going to skip the transfusion and the Blood Orbs. The rest is just 1 point in the Gruesome Mending, because you're not ever supposed to be below 50% HP. This build is supposed to be giga tanky. So we're picking up all the other nodes and putting in points in Corpse Tendrils. The more points you put in here, the lower the cooldown. I put 3 points in this, and this is our source of vulnerable on enemies. And thanks to the Decrepify, with this allows us to reduce the cooldown when it triggers, so we can keep Corpse Tendrils vulnerable quite often. which is also why we have 3 points nude flesh, so that on single target, we're going to eventually generate corpses to apply vulnerable. It's not going to be super consistent, but it does give us bursts of damage. Obviously, standalone for damage reduction, as well as Memento Mori for the increased effect of our sacrifices, and the Death's Embrace for, again, damage reduction and damage output together with Amplify. Last but not least, we're sacrificing Skirmishers for the increased critical strike chance in this version. You could, if you're not going crits, you're going for non-physical resistances. And if you're going Skeleton Mages, you're going to do the 40% multiplicative damage modifier for the Overpower, and Golems you sacrifice for more HP. Currently, HP is 9,888 life, and let's show you the gameplay. So, the build is very simply going to be played in the sense that you are not going to waste your essence by sitting around killing a small pack of enemy. You're going to go for the objectives, killing elites. That's basically where both the experience and the loot is. This map is a tier 31 right now with some effects here. So now I have a lot of enemies around me. I'm just going to put this up, and everything on the screen and even outside the screen is going to die. Now, the next time I'll do this, I will not have the Overpower, and as you can see, it's a much less lower damage output. This is without the curse up. Now, my essence, I'm going to burn my essence down. The next pack, I'm going to be... next pack, I will be putting my curse up, and you'll see how effective the Iron Maiden is. So, the next pack, we are going to do Iron Maiden. As you can see, and now I have full essence again. That's how effective it is. And we do this. If I'm out of essence, I will simply use my basic skill. Or if there's enemies in the pack that I haven't cursed yet, I will use my Iron Maiden to recover. And that's literally how this build is played throughout the entire idea of clearing. Oh, that guy was mobile. And if you ever have troubles with any pack of enemies, the solution is that you click the Bone Storm. If there's corpses and you're struggling, you'll use Corpse Tendrils. That's literally the play. So we curse, full essence, I can use my damage, and everything will just melt. And as you see, my barriers is ramping up as this is happening. I'll have corpses, I can use Corpse Tendrils. And as you can see, it's just... I don't really care. I'm just standing there killing things. It's really, really, really comfortable. Out of essence, nothing to curse. Then we're gonna resort to using our hemorrhage to recover essence. So in this case, I will use that to recover it, and that's literally the entire gameplay. It's such a lazy build. The original plan was actually to make this build never need to use hemorrhage. And that was something I've been unsuccessful at achieving, sadly. Again, out of essence, we use the basic ability. There's new spawns here. Then I can use my curse to get that back. And we keep going. Basic skill. Right, stunned again. Chilling Wind. We do this. I can use a Corpse Tendril. He'll get stunned. Vulnerable, burst the damage down. It's not enough. We'll use the basic skill to pull it off and then keep doing it with a right click. Again, very, very straightforward packs clearing here. So I have no essence in this case. I'm going to look for a big pack of enemies to stop the kill. At that point, I will use my curse, such as this one here. I'm not going to use the shrine. And as you can see, I have full essence, and I can just go ham on killing enemies from there by just cursing them through Iron Maiden. And it's just comfortable. It's a very comfortable build to play. It's tanky, gets the job done. But I don't know what else to say. It's just the fact that makes this build so good is how comfortable it is. And the gearing is one of the easiest ways to scale as well, because you're literally just looking for HP and damage reduction. Because your damage comes from a defensive stat as well, which is a very comfortable way to play. We curse for essence and then blow this. So when you're clearing, you don't really have to worry too much about running out of essence between packs. If this happens, like killing these is not worth it because I have to use hemorrhage. It's about understanding the flow of the build so you can keep it up, basically. So when it comes to the single target boss fight, which we're about to engage with, the play will be very simple. We're going to be spamming out our Blood Surge after we cursed, but I'm going to wait with Iron Maiden because I get a little bit of essence from that. So I'm going to curse to Decrepify. I'm going to burst out with my Blood Surge. And after that, I will start off with Bone Storm because it gives me crit chance as well. Once this is over, I will curse with Iron Maiden. If I can cast a Blood Surge, I will. Otherwise, I will spam Hemorrhage to get some essence back. And then I will use a Corpse Tendril as soon as any sort of corpses spawn in the fight. And that's literally the idea of how I'm going to apply my damage output. A tip as well, if you feel comfortable, is that you never want to be on lower than max HP, because every heal you do wants to build up barriers, which the conceited power is giving you multiplicative damage for. So I will actually use the Life Blast just to make sure that I get that. You see the life reading is already ramping up my barrier. It's going to start declining, so I'm going to start to fight, and you'll see how it goes. So first off, Decrepify, burst damage, get my Bone Spirit up. I'm out of essence. I will do the curse. I get nothing. In this case, I will see that I have a corpse. I'll use Hemorrhage, health, full energy. Corpse Tendrils, burst off with more surges. Back to this, make sure the curses are applied. Blood Surgeon again. I have another corpse. I'll ramp up some essence. Blood Surge. Sorry, to Corpse Tendrils and then into right-clicking instead. It's just so comfortable to play this build. I don't really know what else to say. It's such a basic understanding that your defenses is your offense, and it makes the build so comfortable. But like I said, some tips that you can do. I prefer the crit approach to this, which is what I'm going to be showcasing in the build, because the Corpse Tendrils and the crit strike chance is really nice with the overpower damage. However, I would recommend looking at the possibility of using a shield if you're going to push really high tier Nightmare Dungeons. Again, look at the descriptions below for a link to the actual build guide, which might get changed based on what you just saw, but the video showcases at least the gameplay footage of the build, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you guys then. Till then. Stay safe. Keep rocking.
I'm pretty comfortable with just kind of upgrading just all my gear. Since after today, I'll probably log into this character later on. Kind of getting this little boost everywhere. We go to the Jewel Crafter. Like I said, I have hundreds, thousands of mats from my barbarian, so like it's so easy to just upgrade all my shit. But yeah, those like the damage you get from upgrading and from getting higher ranked gems is nuts. I was able to push way more on my bar because of that. We good? Is that everything? That is everything. All right. Okay. You said over by Dry Steps. He's coming around pretty soon. Avarice the Gold Cursed. Already claimed that weekly bonus, but we'll be there in 24 minutes. I could probably get one of these things over here done. Just like, is there a better one? That was like all. It's not really clumped up the way I like it to be clumped up. This is all way too far from this. I try to find the ones that are like just. Like, oh, this was actually good right here. Am I supposed to get other class uniques or just the ones for classes that I'm playing? Oh no, you get uniques for everything, right? I'm pretty sure. Well, technically, uniques I think are for all classes. Because I get like frost gloves and shit that I mean, to be fair, I could use them. I don't want to, but I can. Yeah, the general ones and your class, yeah. Oh, that little interruption of service there. Looked like Jesus Christ.
We get separated. My friends were cut down.
Goblin Cellar Inc. Oh, does that mean that bug is still happening where like druids are getting all barb shit? I mean, that's been an issue. I'm not sure, but I thought people said it got fixed.
think I can manage from here. Oh, please, take this.
Make sure I have the right one on.
I'm not ready yet. I'm out of essence. I'm not ready.
No, about it being fixed. Okay. Oh, my bad. I thought it was already fixed. That's why I was like, oh shit. Fucked up that it's not yet fixed. So it's only 21 hours. Yeah. I mean, it's not like we lose days on our timer. It's like, you know, we're still on pace for about like 9 more days or something. So we're pretty much here until, you know. Well, I mean, we're here until the timer's gone. I mean, and Tori came in just now and just like giga buffed the timer by about 2 hours. I think 100 subs is 3 hours. So I think it's exactly 3 hours. Until hot tube time. Well, no, 20K is our sub Sunday unlock. 30K is your OnlyFans feet stuff. I told Lula, hey, we unlocked the OnlyFans. We better get the Jello ready. How about to have some foot Jello fetish stuff going on? I'm afraid of posting that shit because there might be some people out there who might just be like liking that stuff. And that's kind of scary. Like some motherfucker gives me a message asking me, yo, do you do house calls? You know, like, that's what I'm afraid of.
I need more time.
That's the risk you take. I mean, shit, that's the risk all them ladies take when they do that shit, right? All the crazies that fucking contact them and shit. You know?
I need more time.
That's a risk they all take. I mean, I can't even imagine the messages that have the OnlyFans women get on a daily basis from some of the fucking craziest people out there.
I'm low on essence. I'm not ready yet.
Ancestors, hear my prayer. These walls protect all who came before me. These walls will protect all who come after me. Lend me the strength of my fathers. Lend me the wisdom of my mothers. Lend me the bravery of my siblings. Ancestors, lend me the power to resist evil in all its forms and to shepherd my family to another day.
Oh, you mean some of them like take those weird messages and put them like into videos and content? Shit, that would, I still think that's scary. Tell you what, with all that money they're making, they probably got a lot of good houses.
Let's see here. Even if you play a game, it's like you only react to your own gameplay. You're right. I'm only reacting to my own gameplay. Yeah, true. So true. Let's see here. And let's see what this is. That's very similar now of some single-player gameplay crews. I'm probably not going to do a whole lot of those, let's be honest. Wouldn't the clowns be the people believing in it? Cool, I don't know. I mean, like, I just, you know, I just do what I do, right? I have a lot of plans, and then sometimes they don't happen. Sometimes they do. It is what it is. I don't really take a... Someone got mad when I said he probably won't finish Final Fantasy 16. Okay. Asmon loses interest in story content after 10 hours. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. At this point, you're the clown for believing it. Also, Dragon's Dogma 1. There's no way he'll play it before 2 comes out. Well, they might not release the game for a couple of years. Making stealing other people's content under the guise of React content. I would love nothing more to see him finish MSQ. Fear that day will never come. I'll probably ban this guy later on. Guy seems like an asshole. Just, you know, I think people, you know, it's a vibe check, right? It's a weird vibe. Probably ban him later on. Let's see here. Technically, he hasn't broken the last 2 promises. Yeah, well, to be fair, I've probably never broken a single promise. I've always said at some point I will do that. I still do React content. Don't think that game is ever getting finished. I'm playing a lot more games recently. Yeah. Soft video games, despite whatever promises he makes. Oh, absolutely. I'm very bad at playing new games because I have, like, some kind of mental disorder where, like, whenever I play a new game, my brain goes into, like, you know, whenever you change a channel, like back in the day, whenever you change the channel on the cable and it would have like the black and white dots and it would go like, that's like what happens in my brain whenever I play a new game on stream. And it happens for like a couple of days and it's hard for me to really kind of adapt and play something new. And static, yeah, it's like static. And I have a really hard time playing new games on stream, and I'll be honest with you guys, I genuinely don't enjoy it. I actually don't like playing new games on stream. Because, and some of them I like playing because I know how they work, right? If I'm playing like the second game and I've already played the first one, it's fine. But I actually don't enjoy it. It's not fun for me because I feel incredibly uncomfortable and it's not my strength, right? Might be a learning disorder. Well, I don't really care what it is. I mean, I'm not going to change it or do anything about it. I'm not gonna like try to reorient my life because I'm having trouble playing a new video game, right? It's just not gonna happen. But yeah, either way, I just don't want to deal with it. And that's it. Exactly. Who cares? You don't want to be bad at the game. Don't want us to see it. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't... The thing is, whenever I play games, I do a lot of, I guess, what you would call, like, limit testing. Where, like, I try to do things that might look stupid, but in doing those things, it helps me learn, like, where the line is. Like, where can I actually not do this? Where can I do this? Etc. And that's why I'll make a lot of mistakes at the beginning, is because I'll try to do something new. But either way, yeah, I actually don't like doing that type of stuff on stream. It makes me very uncomfortable and I don't really enjoy it. So yeah, that's all it comes down to. You still play Honkai Star Realm? Yeah, I do. Do trial and error shit, chat knows exactly what you mean, don't admit everybody's the same. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Then why do it, honest question? Well, because I want to make people happy, I want people to see the new games, etc. So it's always a balance, right? And a lot of times I don't. That's why I don't play a lot of new games. But either way, yeah, I just wanted to address that. That's one of the reasons why I don't play new games. I genuinely have like a really hard, like I have like really bad mental problems with like playing new games because it's hard for me to pick up and understand new things. And that's why I said, like, you know, for example, with like Jedi Survivor, like it took me a good solid 2 or 3 days to even understand what the controls are. But then after I did that, I beat pretty much all the bosses on the hardest difficulty first try. So it's like, I have a very, very hard time, except for General Ravis. That one took me like 5 or 6 tries. Except the frog. Bro, the frog is... Bro, that frog is no joke. Like, I don't want to hear about that. That shit was really hard. You didn't finish it? No, I didn't. I just figure out playing something else. Yeah.
Not while I'm in town.
Double Rancor is harder? I don't think so. I think the Rancor is way easier, personally. Because you don't read tutorial messages. Well, I can't read them. I get so mentally overwhelmed by trying to take in everything that's happened in a new game that I don't even want to read any new messages because I'm already like I'm already like fucking maxed out on new information processing and I just can't learn anything new. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to say. That's why I don't like games that are complex. Yeah, I mean, that's really the truth. Like, I actually can't learn new stuff like that. It's a huge problem. Plays PoE? Well, I played PoE for 10 years, right? I understand the game. So I have a frame of reference for deciding, like, what's good and what's not. So I remember things so well, and you forget things have more room? Yeah, maybe. And, let's see, throw Dragon's Dogma out the window. Honestly, think you have trouble with it, plus it's outdated. Well, the game certainly looked really good, I'll tell you that. Did you see the new Willy video? Let's see here. And GTRP any day now? Yeah, sure. Breath of the Wild plus Asmon's gonna be a disaster to watch. I thought it'd be pretty easy. I mean, I watched other people play the game. It's easy. Because I'm original about his body, leads to the favorite piece of content, so it drives traffic to our channels. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know why people go on to my Reddit and complain about stuff that I do. Like, I think that it's very... I will let you know that anybody who is unhappy and hostile towards me, I will instantly ban you. Just so you know, I will, and it won't be like a timeout or like, oh, you're suspended for a day or two. I will just permanently delete you, and I will never think about you again. That's it. Yeah, any hate at all. I don't take any criticism seriously. 99% of people that provide what they think is criticism are just stupid kids that don't know anything, and I have not lived my life. Every time that I have listened to another person, my life has gotten worse. Every time that I've done what I wanted, my life has gotten better. And it's literally that simple. And that's what's going to keep happening. So if people aren't happy with what I'm doing, too bad. I'm going to keep doing it. What about constructive criticism? Well, how can somebody possibly have constructive criticism? They're not a streamer. They have no frame of reference of what streaming is like. I mean, somebody can tell me what they like and what they don't like. That's fine. Of course, but like to actually tell me what I should be doing instead, oh, that's not really what it is. Yeah, I mean, how could they possibly know what they're talking about? Yeah, I don't think so. I feel like, and maybe this is like me as being an asshole, but I'll be real. I almost never get useful criticism. I never. From streamers. It never happens. Like, every single time people give me useful criticism, it's just their opinion, and they don't know what they're talking about. At the end of the day, it's my stream. It's successful, and that's because of me. And why would I go and take somebody else's advice and let them tell me what to do whenever it's because of me that I've gotten this far and not because of chat? Chat's always wrong. I think chat is always wrong. Absolutely. So, yeah. And will it be helpful or just be ignorant? What's the fun in constructive criticism? Well, I mean, people think that they have constructive criticism. Well, the point that I'm making is that the constructive criticism, people don't understand, like how to be a streamer. Like, it's very complex, and there's a lot of nuances to it that most people that don't do it all the time don't understand at all. And it's not their fault. I mean, of course not. They're bro, like, this person's like a mechanic or something. Like, I wouldn't go and tell them how to fix a car either. So yeah, I think that constructive criticism is definitely a real thing. Not from viewers, I think 99% of the time. When's the last time you got good advice from chat? The last time I got good advice from chat. Oh. Last 3 minutes, as with having ego trips, it's intensifying. I think that you view it as ego, I view it as confidence. I'm extremely confident in my abilities, and I know what I'm good at, and I know what I'm bad at. I just took probably 20 minutes talking about the fact that I'm very bad at playing new video games. I think that that definitely indicates that I don't have a big ego. I just know what I'm good at, and I know what I'm bad at. It's that simple. Yeah, see a new guy from the guy that does HD remakes about new armor and weapons. Maybe I did. I'm not really sure. Are doing a bit right now. I like how Blizzard ignores the players in WoW because they don't think the players know what the game needs more than they do. I think that really, I mean, making a video game is going to be different, and obviously, you know, it's not like Blizzard has implemented every change that players want. And also, like, as somebody who plays a video game, playing a video game is a lot more similar to, like, you can say what you don't like about a video game, but only Blizzard really has the numbers. You know? I think that's it. This is pretty logical in most cases. Yeah, I am. Every time. You ever look at the Rested EXP thing? I did. I looked at the I looked at the Rested Experience thing. I was going to watch the video. The video is, it's a 40-minute video. So, sorry, gentlemen, discussion. I caught midway through. You saying that the product service provider getting feedback from the consumer is wrong? I can't tell anybody else how to run their company, how to run their stream, how to do anything. I can only talk about what's been valuable to me. And so I'm not going to say like, oh, nobody should ever do this. I'm not sure. But personally, I feel like I almost never get any sort of positive feedback from people that is actually actionable or useful. And most people's feedback is self-serving, factually wrong, or just stupid. Because you think about the kind of person who goes onto a third-party website to tell a successful streamer what they need to do better. To write out a whole paragraph of this. You've got to be a fucking idiot to do that. Like, what kind of a dipshit does that? You know? Well, like, I mean, just on a base level, like, just categorically, the fact that anybody would do this, it's just silly. So yeah, I don't really take anybody else's advice seriously at all. The only people who I ever listen to are people who are in places that I want to be. Like, if somebody is, like, I'm not going to listen to a fat doctor tell me how to lose weight. I'm not going to listen to somebody who's been divorced 5 times on how to get a girlfriend or get married. I'm not going to listen to somebody who's a failed streamer tell me how to stream. I'm not going to listen to somebody who's bad at basketball tell me how to shoot hoops. It's not going to happen. I'll listen to somebody who's better at it than I am. And that's just what it comes down to.
I need time to do that.
Somebody cares about a product, you do something for a while, successful game, you give it, you a streamer give advice? Yeah, but it's up to them to decide to listen to it or not. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, and I'm saying, like, that's what I think. Okay, you need help? When you play, only up, message me? Okay, miss, yeah, I'll message you. I'll let you know. And, I'll probably beat the game in like 15, 20 minutes, but yeah. Learning from someone else's failures can be useful. I think that a lot of times people have a lot of these types of advice that sound smart, but they're really not. It's really not smart advice. The truth is that, like, and again, everybody is going to do things differently. But to me, again, I can repeat myself 50 times. I don't care what people's advice is because I think that I know more than they do. And I'm completely confident in myself. And yes, obviously, every once in a while, I might listen to what somebody says and take it into account. But for the most part, I only listen to what I think and what I do. And I don't care what anybody else's opinion is because they're not me and I am. And the ultimate outcome of their advice is the fact that it changes my life and it doesn't affect theirs. If somebody gives me bad advice and it doesn't go well for me, all they have to do is say, oh, well, that's too bad. But for me, I have to live with the consequences. So whenever I listen to advice from people, I am extremely, like, selective with what that advice is. And I don't take advice from, like, 99.9% of people. And I feel like everything successful in my life has been an outcome of me not listening to what other people think. Because I think other people generally just don't know what I know, and they're stupid. That's it. Like, and if you want to call me an asshole for that, that's totally fine, but it's not going to change. Yep, there it is. There we go. There we go. And I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm not good at. Absolutely. That's why you're single. I think there's other reasons for that, actually. Yes, you're an asshole? I am. I am an asshole. And I'm not sorry either. And it's not going to change. So, yeah. Let's see here. I'll watch this video in a little bit here. Let's see here. And please don't kill her. She really thirsts for your blood. She's also born with your blood, means she's your daughter too. Wait, what the fuck?
Bless you.
Oh, it's a mosquito. Yeah, I still kill him. Fuck him. How to get a girlfriend? The easy edition. Is that Liver King? Oh my god. This liver guy. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, it's a fucking bright. Yeah, it's just. Oh my god. Let's see. Just add a girl on Facebook who needs to break the ice like one of our bikini pictures from 3 years ago. Yep. Listen, man. I used to have a lot of really great techniques with doing stuff like this. And, yeah, it worked really well. Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. And, fellas, it's time to relearn the armored core grip. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, it's so bad. Yep. Uh-huh. That brings back memories. Yeah, I've never... The claw grip. I should have had Emeru play like that for the that Xbox commercial we did. The boycotts work. Bud Light sales down 25%. Loses top beer spot held since 2001. Yeah, people weren't happy. I mean... I don't know what to say. The boycotts work. Yeah. Here's the reason why video game boycotts work and don't work, and the Bud Light boycott did work. Modelo? Yeah, I mean, Modelo is really popular here in Texas. I mean, absolutely. There's like Modelo. The other one that like a lot of people drink here is, oh fuck, the one with the lemon. It actually doesn't taste that bad. It's probably the one that I like the most, even though I don't like it. Corona. Yes, Corona, bro. Corona is massively popular here. People fucking love Corona. Modelo is literally the same company. Well, I don't know what it is. I mean, obviously, like, everything in the world is owned by, like, you know, 17 different people and, like, 2 different companies. But at the end of the day, yeah. The reason why video game stuff doesn't work is because most of the people don't give a fuck about microtransactions. The people didn't like the stuff that happened with Bud Light, like them sponsoring that Dylan person or whatever. They actually didn't like it. But the difference is that with the video games, nobody actually gives a fuck. That's what the difference is. Do you think like it's an average consumer sentiment that microtransactions are bad? No, most people don't even know what the term even means. So yeah, it was rainbows on the can. I don't know what it was. I think it was like the sponsorship of that Dylan Mulvaney or whatever the fuck. And people were really mad about that. And plus there's no one replacement for the game that you're boycotting. Yeah, exactly. Also, beer is a tribal thing, a very close social situation. Well, so can video games. But yeah, overall, I just think that the people that are against microtransactions and stuff like that in games aren't aware of how much of a minority they are. Like, that's what it comes down to. Like, they're just not aware of that. And they don't, like, because they're in their own, it sounds crazy, right? But they're in their own echo chamber. They're talking to each other about how bad it is, etc. And that's it. So, like, they don't ever realize that, like, there's this massive other audience. And I bet there's plenty of people that buy Bud Light. There are probably millions of guys out there that are buying Bud Light that don't even know what happened. They have no idea. Because they just buy Bud Light, and then they just listen, they buy it, and then they watch fucking sports. What happened? It was some, like, weird fucking shit. Like, I don't remember what like, the actual issue was. But it was like they had this trans person on the can, and I forgot why that was problematic. Was it problematic just because it was a trans person? Was it because of that person? I don't really remember, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care. I don't drink beer. I don't give a fuck.
I lack the required essence.
So yeah, it's right-wing as fuck. They hate trans people. I'm sure some of them do, for sure. Saying is Diablo 4 hardcore enjoyer. Yep, there we go. Man. Level 93, right? What a day. There you go. And my Lilith cosplay. Oh, I saw this. Yeah, this was fucking crazy. Yeah, Cinderus, she does insanely good cosplays. Like, amazingly good. I am just super impressed. That looks amazing. Yeah, that's actually a cosplay, man. How do you guys enjoy porn when you know Azeroth is in danger of being destroyed by the Burning Legion? Bro, like, what year is this? This VR is so realistic. Your current account balance. Oh, I saw this before. Yeah, this was a while ago. Are canned babies claimed safe to eat? What the fuck? What's this here?
Stop!
Oh, just a sec.
Would you like some? This I can sell.
Dose of amphetamines. I ended up having sex with
Why you, the head of the anti-doping agency, tried amphetamines?
Oh, we have to try every drug on our banned list so we know what we're dealing with. I actually paint what the experiences are like so I can remember the effects of each drug.
Smart.
Would you like to see them? So this is what I painted while I was on amphetamines. It's kind of what I felt like when I did the drug.
I see.
And is that you sucking a bear's dick?
Yeah. This is when I did...
So this one isn't... This isn't real, right? Okay, all right. This isn't real. Because, like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we live in strange times.
Cocaine. So you can see how similar the two drugs are.
Right, it's you sucking a bear's dick again. What's that one?
Oh, this is from when I did meth. So you can see that meth is a very different drug than the other two.
Uh-huh.
Sure, because the bear is now sucking your dick.
Yeah. And all of these are for sale.
Oh, man, this is really good. I'm going to be honest. They had me in the first half. I thought this shit was real. People are so dumb as fuck, man. Yeah, they buy them? Absolutely. Let's see. I think I looked at all the rest of these. Okay, yeah, very fucking funny. Reminder to not pre-order Starfield. Why does somebody even... Why... Oh, that's a good one. Look at that. That's a good fucking pizza. Damn, look at that. Almost a space program. Why does somebody ever write... Why do you write this?
Hello.
Like...
Thanks. Goodbye.
Who are you talking
Well done.
to?
Follow me.
I mean...
I need help. Sorry.
Because it's
Your
true,
burns
but like...
betray you. They shall soon serve me. Am I like an asshole for just thinking like posts like this are so stupid? I just think they're so stupid. Like, what do you mean? Like, just shut up. What are you getting mad about? Isn't that the purpose of Reddit? Yeah, it's just... I don't understand why you would spend your time doing this. It doesn't make sense. Pushing a boulder up a hill, yeah. Yes. Game Pass, baby. Yep, there you go, man. Hot take. It doesn't matter. Yep, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want. Well, I'll say this again. Pre-ordering is bad. You probably shouldn't pre-order games. I'm not ready yet.
But what are you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, that's it. People are gonna do it. Reminder, not pre-order Starfield. Of course, spend your money on what. I was waiting for some people to play the game. Yes. My best advice with any game is to wait for people to play it and actually get your own feedback from it, rather than just making your decisions on your own. Let's see here. What are your thoughts on the recent UFO sighting? So I've talked about UFO sightings before. I think they're all completely fake. I think people have no idea what they're talking about. And I don't think anybody has any legitimate fucking idea of if there actually are UFOs or not. It's just a bunch of crazy fucking conspiracy people that think this confirms all of their stupid ideas, and other people that think that it's completely fake. It's probably somewhere in the middle, and you don't have The thing is, like, you don't even have the tools to figure out whether this is true or not. You have no idea. You can't figure it out. What conspiracy theories do you believe in? I don't know. I'd have to really think about it. I probably believe in a good amount of them, but, you know, I don't really go out and talk about it. It's just a feeling, you know? JFK one I believe in? I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see here. See if I can figure out the rest of these. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look at this. Sorry for asking, but am I late to the 70-30 Twitch drama? I mean, like, I don't really think there's a lot of drama, right? I mean, like, Twitch made this improvement to the website. The website is better because of the improvement. Is the website good? Is it a good website now? Has it been, is it, like, totally good? No, it's not. But it is better than where it was at. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know, like 70-30 for all. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if they had that. It's probably in the middle. Yeah, I mean, who the fuck knows? Recurring 350 subs to maintain partnership. Yeah, that's what it says. I mean, there you go. About the XQC drama. I mean, if you're talking about the stuff with Adept, I don't want to. I just think that's. I think it's sad. It's just weird and sad, and it's just awful. Straight up, like, it's just fucking awful. I don't have really a lot else to say about it. I mean, yeah, it's not drama, it's a toxic relationship. Yeah, it's just a really toxic relationship. Yeah. I mean, I've had toxic relationships, but nothing like that, man. Holy fuck. Let's see here. So, Trial of the Crusader is coming out in Wrath of the Lich King. Man, I gotta start buying some WoW tokens so I can afford the gear. Here we go. Let's watch it.
Welcome to the Trials of the Crusader.
Oh, this is cool. Oh, wow.
Only the most powerful combatants undergo these trials.
The charge is gonna hit the wall. Yep. And then he takes double damage. Man, I thought that this is a cool trailer for sure, definitely. I thought we were gonna get the Anubarak, or like the whole expansion, the Ajol Narud, I mean. Yeah, whenever we were gonna fight this guy. This was kind of cool whenever the whole floor caved in and everything. Hurricane? Yeah, this is Hurricane, I'm pretty sure, who made this, right? Yeah, there it is. Hurricane made the trailer. I think that's fucking awesome, man. Why does the trailer always look badass? I mean, this dude was able to make BWL look awesome. Like, yeah, he was really, really good at it. And Wrath is dead. Is Wrath dead? I don't know if Wrath is dead. I feel like it's probably not dead. But yeah, sure. Let's see here. Final Fantasy Next Gen trailer. We saw all this in the demo. The loading is really fast. Oh, wow. S-Fan never asked Yoshi P about Chocobo racing. Wait, yeah, can the Chocobos drift? You're right. I think the craziest thing about Final Fantasy 16 is you're watching a cinematic of like Ifrit and the Phoenix fighting, and then your UI turns on. And it's like, okay, there you go. Well, go kill Ifrit. Yeah, it was so fucking badass, man. God, I can't wait for this game to come out. Oh, I'm so excited. It's gonna be amazing. Is it coming to PC? I hear it will at some point in the future, but there's no date or time for that. The demo reactions will up on YouTube? Oh yeah, I mean, as I said before about this game, I have thought more about the demo for this game than I've thought about like multiple other full games. And like that's the framework that I use. Is it like, am I thinking about the story of this game whenever I'm not playing it? And with this one, the answer is yes. Absolutely. So many good games are so much worse because they're made for consoles. Well, this one seems like it's pretty good even though it's on console. I'll tell you that. Going back and watching all the streamers that have played it, yeah, I'm really excited. I'm gonna play this as soon as it comes out, whenever it releases, man. And oh yeah, here's Dragon's Dogma. I never actually got a chance to watch this, so people have really wanted me to play the first one. Eventually, one day I will. And I figure we'll look at the trailer for it right now. I didn't get a chance to look at it the other day.
What did you think? The action RPG game Dragon's Dogma was released in 2012. Now,
That's a long time
decade
ago.
later,
That's me, not you.
I'm proud
Sorry,
to
guys.
share a look at the highly anticipated sequel, Dragon's Dogma 2.
There it is.
Today I want to talk about two characteristics that Dragon's Dogma 2 will inherit from its predecessor. First, Dragon's Dogma 2 will be a single-player
there's, like,
game,
weak spots?
but with pawns at your side, it will feel like co-op.
Oh, wow.
And second, gameplay will feature action role-playing mechanics set in an open-world environment. In the Dragon's Dogma series...
So it's gonna be open world game. Holy fuck, I didn't even expect that. Wow.
You embark on your adventures with pawns, otherworldly beings controlled by AI.
Can I play Dragon's Dogma 1 on PC? The first one is? I didn't know that. I can? Where can I download it? Is it on Steam? Okay, I'll buy it tonight.
Alongside the player-controlled Arisen, you can embark on your journey with a main pawn that can be
That's a
customized to
cat.
your liking, as well as up to 2 additional support pawns you can borrow from other players.
Uh-huh.
To form a party of up to 4 characters.
Can I have the sword the
Pawns are
big cat
controlled
guy
by
has?
the AI, and are now capable of even more precise decisions than in the previous type, helping you
wow.
in the midst of battle. They can also help guide you to new locations, or give you a high five following a successful battle. It
All right.
really feels like playing in a party with other players. Dragon's
That's
Dogma
really
2
cool.
is built with the RE engine, resulting in a dense world woven with high graphical fidelity. You'll enjoy a world roughly 4 times the size of the original Dragon's Dogma.
Holy shit.
With more to experience than ever before. The characters and monsters that populate the world are given life thanks to the power of AI. And players will feel like they've been reborn in this vibrant fantasy world. You can look forward to a variety of vocations to choose from. Your vocation will shape your Arisen's role throughout the adventure. Will you take on enemies with swords?
Day one this game comes out, I'm playing it. Take that shit to the fucking bank. Like, I am playing this game the day it comes out. Clip it and ship it. It is going to happen.
Magic? It's all up to you. We'll have much more to share in the
Oh,
future.
this is good.
But for now, I want to go over a few sections from the trailer that show what we've improved for Dragon's Dogma 2.
Okay, let's see it.
This game is designed to enable players to take on situations in their own way. In addition to AI, advanced technology like immersive physics brings pawns.
I feel like one thing, and this is like, I don't know, like this is like a, like, it's just like kind of a thought I have, is like the way that you're traveling around with companions, it feels like whenever I'm watching it, this feels like whenever everybody was fighting the troll in the Mines of Moria in Fellowship of the Ring. You know, like, I think that's so cool. Because, like, that's the experience people want to have in an MMO. And, like, a lot of times it just doesn't really go that way, right? Just for a million different reasons. But that's really how kind of it feels right now with this. High fantasy? Yeah. It feels like that all the time. I know, man. That is incredible. I love it.
Monsters and NPCs to
Dragon's Dogma is really Lord of the Rings feeling? Yeah.
What would happen if you destroyed that bridge, or if you pulled that monster's leg? What other exciting possibilities can you think of?
Yeah, they showed like that weak spot at the beginning with like that ice troll or something like that. So it looks like this game's gonna have a lot of really dynamic combat.
Meet two characters pivotal to the story that also appear in the game's key arc. Ulrika, a bow wielder with a deep connection to the Arisen, and
Kat,
Nadinia, a high priestess of the Beast Ring, which appear in the series for the first time.
It's
what
a cat.
destiny awaits? How will they affect your fate? The intricate relationships and situations you will encounter in the game are sure to keep you on your toes.
Oh.
During your adventure, you will come across familiar monsters from the previous game, as well as new monsters, such as Medusa.
Yeah.
You can look forward to new player vocations and
Cyclops.
many new experiences unique to Dragon's Dogma 2. Please stay tuned for more
Literally
information.
Yennefer? Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind that.
Thank you so much
Yeah,
for
that's
tuning
okay.
in.
I'm not complaining. Yeah, this is really cool. I'm definitely gonna play this, man. There are few times where I actually like hard say I am going to play this game. I'm gonna play this game. This looks so good. This is amazing. Wow. The dragon's the final boss. Well, I'll have to figure it out, man. But yeah, Remnant 2 trailer as well. Cap, I mean, we'll see what happens, right? I mean, hey. I played recently. Let's think about it like this, okay? Obviously, I played Diablo 4, went all the way through that. I played through the Lies of P game. I did the demo for that. I think I played a good number of these new games. Went through Jedi Survivor. I said I was going to play that. I did. I played Final Fantasy 16. I did. And that was just in the past, like, few weeks. Diablo 4 doesn't count. Oh, right. So the games that I play a lot don't count. It's only the games that I don't play that count. Uh-huh. Sure, guys. Yeah, sure. I get it. I see how it is. Did you watch the Bleak Faith trailer? Update trailer? No, I didn't see that. Somebody'd have to link it to me. Let's see here. Where are the rest of these posts here? I think I went through all of these. Overwatch 2's PvE monetization. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Let's take a look at. I was gonna take a look at the Diablo 4 comments. Let's look at that. Did you quit Final Fantasy 14 and move to Final Fantasy 16? Okay, so I talked about this a little bit yesterday, and like for a long time, I kind of planned on streaming Final Fantasy 14 on my main channel, and then waiting. I didn't want to play it at all until I went back to play it on my main channel. But ever since I kind of had the realization where like I can just stream it on this channel and just do it here instead.
We can't do it alone.
I've kind of thought a lot about recently going back and finishing the story quest. Because I was actually talking to somebody the other day, and I was saying like, hey, the reason why I want to start playing Genshin Impact isn't because I like the game, it's because I want to farm drama about the game, and I need to understand the game in order to be able to do that. So like, for example, we were able to capitalize on like that Lalafell chair drama because we understand Final Fantasy 14, right? But like whenever Genshin drama does something, Genshin drama happens, I don't even know what it's going to be. Please no Genshin. Paimon will give you ear aid, so I don't mind that at all. But I think that if I do play Final Fantasy 14, I might just go back and just play it on this channel and get caught up with the story, and that's it, you know? Where are you even at in Final Fantasy 14 MSQ? We met Xenos, and I fought him, and he beat the shit out of me. And that was about it. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Take this, my
Start of Stormblood? Yes, Start of Stormblood. Exactly.
but I hope it helps.
Prey Return to the Waking Sands. Well, I beat that one.
Something for your
Yeah, I
trouble.
beat that one. Man, Shadowbringers. I hear very good things about
You
Shadowbringers.
deserve this. Never seen anyone.
Because like
fight
I remember
like
whenever
you.
I was fighting him, I was like, man, is there like a power scaling thing that I just don't have the new weapons for? Like what the fuck? And then I realized I was supposed to lose. Stormrun's gonna feel is gonna feel less interesting, but afterwards it'll like no. I talked to Dylan, like my real life friend Dylan, like went to high school together. I mean, you know, he's been on stream before. He actually said that he liked Stormblood more than he liked Heaven's Ward. So, because he like texted me whenever he finished, he's like, bro, I really love this. It was so good. So I'm actually expecting that Stormblood, I think that Stormblood is going to be like it's going to be like a sleeper expansion where like the payoff at the end is like really, really good. And it's kind of like, I expected it to be kind of like the Realm Reborn, where like all of this insanely crazy, incredible shit happens in like 10% of the time. But realistically, the other 90% is like bullshit. But it has to be bullshit in order for that last 10% to matter. Whereas like Heaven's Ward was just like the entire way through, it was like high point, high point, high point, high point. So yeah, it culminates. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I've thought about it. More Bleak Faith. You know what? I'll look at that real quick. Let's see if there's a new Bleak Faith trailer. Oh, I don't see it. It's not up. Yep. That's whatever. Okay, let's see. If they didn't release it on their own YouTube channel. Oh, there we go. First update trailer. Okay, this is a game that I started playing. They made an update for it. Let's look at it. They fixed the game. Oh, yeah, I know that.
What good are fingers unless clenched into a fist?
I have to say that I always really liked the aesthetic of this game. I thought it was insanely good. I loved it. It looked great. Yeah, it did. Oh, that's cool.
We have been buried alive for weeks. Whatever comes
I think this is, yeah, this is a new area.
taking the wall.
That's cool. Oh, I had that sword. That's the sword I used in the game. The big one. I'm really glad to see them continuing to develop the game. I think they had a really good idea, and I hope they keep making it better. Yeah, I do. I think this is cool. Looks cheap. Oh, it is cheap. It was made by 3 guys. Yeah, it's because it is. I'm just, you know, I hope that they keep making it better, right? I mean, there you go. Our review, I think, helped them. They were grateful for the feedback. Am I wrong? I hope so. Yeah, I hope so, for sure. You see a new Twitch partner drama? No, I mean, if it's the percentage, I did see that, yeah. You react to the Ark banning? You said he was saving it for today. Oh, yeah! Ark Survival, Evolved, Drama, Corruption. Let's see if there's a video about this. Publisher cheats in their game. So yeah, this was like really weird. And I saw a tweet about this the other day. Let me see if I can find it. The biggest video game corruption news of the year. 93 players in Ark Survival were banned after raiding a rival tribe who got them banned by the publishers of the game with no explanation. Absolute insanity that needs to be answered. Here we go. Let's take a look at the video.
We transferred a large amount of structures, resources, armor pieces, explosives, and dynamos to the servers. All of these items, a product of our hard work and dedication over the past 13 days. And so, we teleported over and started the ascent of the base. Foundation by foundation, we get inching closer and closer.
Okay.
We were overwhelming them. Just like they did we did it
I need more time.
all 90 except the guy that did today. Also, I would like to mention that our ban is issued by Snail Games, and we can still play on wildcard servers, so that is all other official servers, but we cannot play on Snail Games. And if we get banned by wildcard, we cannot play on any servers in the official network. This is a little strange, and it leads me to believe that wildcard knows that Snail Games banned
I'm not ready.
so Snail Games fans don't transfer over to wildcard.
What the fuck? Now, I've got to tell you something, all right? I think this is a W developer moment. And let me explain why. I've played this game. And this game makes Bleak Faith look like Final Fantasy 16. This is one of the worst games I've ever played in my entire life. The devs put them out of their misery. The developers saw, hey, these guys have farmed so much stuff, they played our game so much, we don't want any further harm to come to them. We're gonna ban them right now. The devs saved them from themselves, exactly.
What is up, everybody? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. We greatly appreciate your support on these kind of videos so we can do more of these in the future. Today we talk about some of the biggest corruption in video games that we have seen throughout this year. It's all around the game Ark Survival Evolved, and despite whether or not you are a fan of the game, it's some insane news that you might just not believe. It's a story that went viral weeks ago. We have now spoke to one of the leaders of the team that was involved in 93 players being banned. The one we spoke to, XFIBO, was actually one of those players. They were falsely banned, potentially by the publisher of the game, that being Snail Games, in some shady behavior favoring another tribe in the game known as T.
I need more
And
time.
it gets way crazier than that. So if you guys don't know Ark Survival, you got a bunch of tribes, a lot of diehard teams out there.
I mean, look how bad this game looks. Bro, this looks like it came straight out of 2007. How does anybody play? It's so bad. What is this?
In groups of players, XFIBO belongs to the team known as
It's like if they made
Island Boys.
RuneScape in
These guys have
2003.
spent thousands upon thousands of hours. At one point, spending 15,000 hours to build up their base. And
Yeah, so the developers did them a favor. They banned them because it's just like, this game is so bad. We're gonna put you out of your fucking misery.
collect resources just to give you a better idea of how devoted these guys are. When you think about RuneScape and RuneScape players and the diehard RS players, you can equally compare that to the diehard Ark Survival players that are still playing the game. But for Ark Survival, the servers are split up into two groups. You have the majority of servers which are hosted by Wildcard, the developer of the game, and you still have some official servers hosted by Snail Games, the publisher of the game. And this is where the Group T, a team and a tribe that has been accused of shady behavior in their past, that is where they like to stay. Those official servers hosted by Snail Games. Can you go into a bit more detail about T in this instance, as well as their past, as to why they've had some potentially shady behavior?
Yes, T in this instance, a few days prior to us getting banned, they also attacked another tribe and they got all of their members banned as well. We're talking about 100-ish players again. I cannot.
So this isn't even the first time it's happened.
About the specifics of this situation, I'm not fully aware of the circumstances, but I am pretty sure that it was a false ban as well. But they have been doing this for years. We have proof of Snail Games employees asking, spending $104,000 to DDoS servers, to DDoS their own game's servers, in order to gain advantage over other tribes. We have.
That sounds like bullshit. I don't believe that. Well, all right, you have the evidence. Let me see it. Yeah, let me see it. That's insane. Can you believe that, bro? Yeah.
Messages where the owner, or sorry, the CEO of Snail Games threatens to forge evidence against the co-founder of Wildcard, Jeremy Stiglitz, in order to influence him into decisions. And we believe that T has strong connections to Snail Games, and Snail Games employees might be playing in T, and they have been abusing their powers since Ark's official network is up. So this has been going on for years. And
so basically, the group they raided, these guys think had developers on it, and whenever they actually raided them and almost beat them, the developers banned everybody who was raiding them.
This I can sell.
Okay.
Something needs to change.
And it was on those official servers where the Island Boys tried, and Xfibo, who we spoke to, they decided, hey, we want to legally raid T, one of the other biggest tribes in the entire game. Also, just in case you guys don't know, T has faced several accusations of false bans of players. They've also been accused of DDoSing servers while they're losing fights illegally.
So this group of people, they're like the bad guys. It's not like this is just some group of elite players and they just happen to raid. No, these guys are assholes.
Obtaining items, and in this case, falsely banning 93 players who were attacking them and beating them in the game. If that's not petty, I don't freaking know what is. So the general gist of this story is you have the Island Boys, a rival tribe, who go onto these Snail Game servers, and yes, they spend tons of time and thousands of hours building up their base and resources to legally attack another tribe known as T. T has plenty of past accusations of shady behavior, and once they—
Well, they shouldn't have done that, bro. Like, the Island Boys fucked around and found out.
They're losing this fight. Well, all of a sudden, 93 players are banned by Snail Games, causing the whole community to uproar and say, okay, what the heck has actually happened here? Like, how is this even possible for a game to have this happen and to have no response or explanation be published? Which, by the way, still have yet to hear about any of this from Wildcard or Snail Games.
Well, that's probably smart. They shouldn't say anything about it. Because the thing is that if they did it, they're not going to come out and say they did it, so they have to lie. And so people are going to say they're lying. And if they didn't do it, then people are going to say they're lying too. So they shouldn't say anything. That's actually the right option. Yes, say nothing.
Probably go get banned. I would assume that's what's going to happen. For the next few hours, a large group of our tribe farmed and prepared for the raid.
Oh my god.
Some were crafting items, others were defeating boss fights.
Bro, that's like a...
It's
like a fucking citadel.
T were in a chat of a name-botting, speed-hacking streamer begging him to find us and kill us.
Aimbotting, speed-hacking streamer? Oh my fucking god.
We managed to gather and protect the element on their server, which allowed us to start building our FOB. We transferred a large amount of structures, resources, armor pieces, explosives, and dinos to T's server. All of these items, a product of our hard work and dedication over the past 13 days. And so, we teleported over and started the ascent to T's base. Foundation by foundation, we were inching closer and closer. We were overwhelming them on all grounds, and we were soon able to soak them in their main turrets. We were tightening the rope around T, just like they did to every tribe on Conquest for the past 5 years. We did it in a legit way. We even forbid our players from bringing any fabricated snipers. If T sees you using a fabric, they will ban you almost instantly. We were fighting them.
I cannot get over the way this game looks. Oh my god.
On their terms, and we were winning.
I played it with McConnell, and they said, Asmund, don't jump while you're on the boat. And I said, why? And I jumped. I fell through the floor and drowned. Yeah.
And that is when they decided to ban me.
There it is. They're all banned.
All 93 of us were banned from conquest servers forever, except the guy that took the screenshot, obviously.
Like, I guarantee you, if this blew up in any other space, and I keep on bringing it back to RuneScape, because most recently, RuneScape also had some potential, you know, moderators being, you know, maybe involved in some suspected activity. It went viral.
It's pretty obvious that it was what it was. It was a pretty obvious situation that was obvious. Everybody knew what it was.
And guess what
Trident,
Jagex did?
yeah.
They responded because they had to, because
They
they
did.
listened to their community. In this community alone, for Ark Survival, we are talking about millions of views around this story and a lot of uproar and people being like, what the heck is going on? And still zero response.
Oh, so there's a wait. Is this another one? Banned for attacking T equals snail. Wait. So are these multiple different? Oh my God.
Now, I
that's
do want
so
to clarify
insane.
that the members of the Island Boys, the 93 players that were banned, they were only banned from the Snail Games servers. They can still go play on the wildcard servers.
Yeah, sure.
Is like it for what typically with other games, if you're found guilty on one server,
You're
that would
banned
probably
everywhere.
overlap to
Yeah.
both kinds of servers. And now there's a lot of suspected allegations going towards Snail Games. Why would you be favoring a tribe like T so much? Why would you be involved in this shady?
Well, it's because they probably have people on that in that group, right? I mean, it's just, again, you know, for me, I'm the kind of guy, if it makes sense, it's probably true. That's where I start. Yeah, if I think about this, if this makes sense, yeah, it's probably what's happening.
Behavior without properly responding, and especially with the evidence and POV coming from the Island Boys clearing their names of at least some, if not all, of these accusations, the community has to wonder what's going on between Wildcard and Snail Games. How does something like this continue without any sort of response? Because if there is no guilt, then a response and clarification at the very least is needed. I talked to Xfebo about...
Nah, it doesn't matter what they say, because if they say we're not in the guild, people are gonna say you're in the guild. If they say that it wasn't, that people were cheating, they're gonna say they weren't cheating. Like, it doesn't matter. There's nothing that you can do about it.
Now
This is a dude's livelihood. It's how he provides for himself and his family, and it's a game that he truly loves and wants to see the better for. And he's got to deal with stuff like this.
I would like to. I would like for people to know that Ark has a great community. Everyone is very welcome in this community, but it is not safe right now. It is not good for you right now, and yeah, I hope things change. I hope this video helps. I hope this changes Wildcard and Snail Games, and they start caring about more about their community. First of all, there hasn't been a response to this. Second of all, these two companies have never met a deadline in their lives. Like, I've been following this game for 7 years.
I could tell that they haven't met a deadline because I saw what the game looked like.
Single deadline has been met together.
Yeah, I could have guessed that.
There are also a lot of money-driven decisions. And yeah, keep an eye out.
That's something different.
We'll let you know if things get better.
People, I can't thank you enough for the time, man, and explaining everything. And I hope the best of luck for this situation. And hopefully, it's freaking some more eyes on this and help it out.
Thank you for even having me. This is huge for us. This is huge for the whole Ark community. Yeah, we can't thank you enough. We have a lot more things that we want to talk about, but this is it for now. You can take it from here. And yeah, thank you for helping us so much.
So what do you guys think? We will get to the bottom of this. If there is a good enough response on this, maybe we'll do a bit of a deeper dive on Wildcard and Snail Games. So if you want that,
I want to see where the evidence is of the employees spending $140,000 to DDoS other servers. I feel like this just kind of got, it's like, oh yeah, they did this. All right, let's move on. It's like, hold up, wait a minute. What did you just say? Like, that sounds like quite an accusation, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, that is a massive. And then also that one of the people that worked there threatened to basically like form evidence or lie about somebody else that worked there in order to make them look bad. I think this is quite an accusation. I want to see evidence for it. Yeah, I documented a lot of this on the YouTube channel. Well, that's fine. And I'm not saying you're lying. I'm saying I want to see. That's it. Show how bad max ARC max graphics are at max settings. Guys, like, can you please stop making excuses for this garbage game? Like, stop it. Like, even if the graphics are good, the dinosaurs move like they got programmed in there by a 5-year-old that's like literally a middle schooler could have done better pathing. It's a game that was invented by a middle schooler that it looks like it was programmed by a middle schooler too. I don't care how good the dinosaur looks if they go That's what they are. I've played the game. They're garbage. I'm sorry. It's just the game looks like shit. It plays like shit. Everything about it is shit. The only thing that's good is the idea. The idea of art survival is awesome. The implementation of that idea is the problem. That's it. Why is the game so popular? I don't know. How long ago did you play it? Maybe a year ago.
Let me know, but go show X-Vivo and all of his teammates some love. We're not done with this yet. Till next time, take care of yourselves. We'll see you back here sometime soon.
Maybe I should try to talk to some of these guys and see what they have to say. It's incredibly unique. That's why it's popular. The game is essentially communism. Good idea, is that right? I don't know. The game that never got an update. It feels like a game that never came out of early access. Why is it popular? You know what else is popular? Twilight movie series, and that was dog shit. Well, I mean, if a lot of other people like the game, I'm happy for them. And listen, if you like your game and you're having fun playing Ark Survival, I am happy for you. But I'm not, because I think it's bad.
This must have belonged to a traveler.
Because I played it and it felt bad.
With the other offerings.
So, I mean, but it's not for me. If you like it, I'm happy for you. But it doesn't look good. Sure, you don't like, but the game is good. I think objectively, the game is like bad. I think objectively it is bad. These are objective facts about the game. The dinosaurs move in, like, the terrain collision is garbage. Right? Like, we can easily say that. There's no
idea of having the game. But
where's
some
the part?
official server.
Let me see if I can mute this here. Look at that. This is undeniably bad. This is completely objective. This isn't an opinion. Whenever your feet up to your knees sink through a bed, it is garbage. Stop trying to defend this. Or guess what you're going to have? More of this. You know what? Maybe if the people that played Ark actually quit the game and said, hey, we're not going to play this until you make it better, maybe you'd actually have a good game. I mean, it's right there. It's right in front of you. Tectone did it. Honkai Star Rail Reddit hates him after 1 month. I feel like, what do people even talk about on the Honkai Star Rail Reddit? Is that it? Yeah, this should be it, right? Yeah, what do they even talk about? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Room... Oh, bro, is this... Are you kidding me, man? Is this what they do? Oh my... Oh, wow. Jesus, man. Oh my God. What the fuck is this? Like, oh my... Oh my God. Gentlemen, this is what the deep end looks like. I don't even know what to say, man. What are the let me read the comments on this post. Not sure if you should, but you should definitely source the art. Oh, it's right here. Aiden the Feet Guy does art for several ships in Azure Lane. Oh my God. Wait a second. Let's see what the comments for the Silver Wolf as a mom are. Or not Silver Wolf, Kafka. Oh my God. Damn, this didn't blow up. Wholesome, I must admit. Mommy. Oh my God. Let's, oh, wow. I don't even know what to say. Click the Twitter link? No, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to get banned. If I was on Kick, I'd click it for sure. But I'm not going to do that at all. Rated experience capitalism. Remind me, after I finish looking at this, I will talk about the rated experience thing. So this subreddit hates Tectone, right? I'm just trying to make sure that I understand this. Tectone. Why does Tectone get a lot of hate? This, oh my God, look at the, who are some trusted content creators? So this was made 1 hour ago. Okay, let me read this. Title says it all. Regardless of your thoughts on Tectone, positive or negative, this isn't the place to discuss any CC's content creators personally. It's for Honkai Star Rail memes, shitposts, guides, and information. Yeah, these are the memes that they have. Yep. Uh-huh. Got it. That's what it, yeah, that's... They don't want some big, hairy, sweaty man getting on their subreddit and messing everything up. Uh-huh. Tectone and or his followers, or any content creator for that matter, wishes to have a place on Reddit, they're welcome to create a subreddit to discuss. Honestly, seeing the mention of a single content creator devolve into multiple posts, then a request to simply ban any mention of Tectone was wild. I want to see Kafka in bunny outfits. And not people shitting or praising content creators. And try to remember rule number 1 of this sub. What is rule number 1? Be respectful of others. Yeah, did I miss something? Wait, what is this? Why do people treat Tectone with hate? Why I think Tectone is a great person day 1. Why do people actually dislike the bald Eggman? Why y'all hate Tectone? About Tectone. Tectone is the type of character which you love to hate, and you should appreciate him for it. Tectone is a man who is salt of the earth. I don't think Tectone is that bad of a guy. And this is all within an hour? What the fuck did he do? Was it written by the same person? I don't know. He's a content creator. His loud personality isn't for me. What did he do? Like, where's... Oh, God. So... basically, Tectone got banned from the... Okay. Oh, God. I'm gonna... Alright, let me read this. This is 3 days ago.
We have a real fun topic to get into. We have a real fun topic. This is gonna be a blast, okay? Because I get to take us through all of this, and some people might say, oh my God, drama. Shut the f up. This isn't drama, dumb shit. This is me talking about an event that occurred. And if you're saying that I can't talk about an event that occurred because of drama, I don't care, okay? Here we go. I got banned from the Honkai Star Rail subreddit. So this was hilarious. So I'm gonna show you what happened. This is crazy to me, okay? This is crazy to me. So I make a tweet, okay? But yeah.